He was bummed that we didn't get to talk about the trip. Or raise any more money for him either. One day of not raising money.
Me there.
Yeah, one day of not raising funds.
I did give him some money this morning. Did I not?
You did.
That's nice.
I took care of him this morning, and Thursday night I had a very emotional night, and I couldn't make work Friday, and I never miss. And it was just a bad night for me.
It was very emotional. He was partying with his white Benz. Did you hear this?
No. Oh, you were partying.
Yes.
Not partying.
Parting ways.
Parting ways.
No, that wasn't really it. It really wasn't that. That was later in the afternoon. It's very confusing, but it's not important. My stories are second, and we're actually always Franny's first, and then you, and then me. But today it's you.
Yeah.
It's all Vegas, and what happened?
24 hours in Vegas, basically, is what you did.
I think I was awake for 30 hours straight.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
At one point.
It's been a great line to meet a girl. Like, hey, I'm going to be here 12 hours. What do you want to do?
Well, I was in the club at one point, and I was talking to people. I'm like, this feels like a dream because I am just so out of it. I don't even need another drink at this point.
There is that point, right, where you just feel delusional when you're like lack of sleep.
I was 10 feet, not even 5 feet behind Stevie Aoki backstage watching the show. And I was like,
cool.
Where am I right now?
Now, how did you get that access? Did you have it, or was it iHeart?
Well, I reached out to one of his record labels, and they gave it to me.
Nice.
But starting off, went on the first flight to Vegas, right? Get a middle seat. I was nosy. You know how people you might take a look at what movie someone's watching next to you.
Yeah.
You might, look over. Well, there was no TVs. It was Southwest. So this lady had her iPad, right?
Okay.
And I look over and I read the first 5 words of her book that she was reading.
What was it? What were the words?
I'm gonna have to change out one of the words because I don't think I could say it on the radio.
Was she reading some erotica?
Oh my!
Yeah.
The first 5 words of the page go, "My dick slipped out." I was like, "Where are we? What is?" Because I know we talked about like, all right, it's unright to watch porn, but now it's like I look over, I'm like, oh, this is. Wow.
I mean, I guess out of the two, reading isn't as bad.
Bad, for sure. You
should have said, let me know if you need any help with that word.
Yeah. You're like, slow down. Don't flip the page yet. But she was on her tablet.
What was
I
her
was just
age?
like, okay.
What was her age?
Oh, she was like mid-40s.
Oh, okay. So she wasn't young. Yeah.
Listen, middle-aged women, and I am one of them. I don't read it, but love erotica. My mom used to read the hell out of it growing up.
I was just curious how old it was.
And I call it, but like the whole Danielle Steele or whatever it's called.
And who was the guy with the blonde?
Fabio.
Yeah.
So that fit the Vegas trip right away. And then the guy next to me reminded me of G. Walks in, no bag, Rolex.
Yeah.
Just some headphones. And that's it.
And it wasn't Greek?
No, it wasn't Greek. No.
Surprised you?
Rolex, hat on. That was it. Just no bag, nothing.
I don't know why. I mean, even this weekend they were talking about me traveling, and people, I guess, 2 of my friends who travel with me were talking about that. They go, you pick him up. He has absolutely. One of my buddies went to Vegas. I didn't even have anything. He goes, he's just got a blazer. He goes, and as he leaned to show the girl a ticket, he goes, I saw an envelope in the side pocket. He goes, and Greek has nothing on him. And I don't know. And people like, I might do, bro.
It's kind of odd.
Yeah,
but you travel, you pack.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what normal people do.
Yeah, we were gone for like 6 days. So continue on.
All right, so after that, right? So I got the 2 people next to me, and we're going to departure. And the captain goes on the mic and says, all right, time for departure. The captain will be trying something new.
What's that?
Trying something new.
What kind of wordage is that, right?
You're like, what?
That's what I thought. I was like, okay, that better be just like some sort of joke right there, But after that, landed Vegas, everything's good.
So nothing happened.
Nothing happened. No.
They were just messy because I do know Southwest. They like to have fun.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Like the flight attendants,
it seemed like
they're
that.
Smart assy. They always like jokes. Like that's how they typically are.
Yeah, it seemed like that. They were all kind of fun about it, also going to Vegas too. They're like, oh yeah, this is the fun way. You're going there. On the way back, it's not as much fun.
No, it's not.
And I landed Vegas. Everything's all good. Then I go to the dispensary, of course. What's the first stop, G-Man? Of course, the dispensary.
The big one?
Yeah, the big one, Planet 13.
Yeah.
Go there. And what is it? I think they have 70 cash registers.
Wow.
It's insane.
I saw they have new gummies for Mike Tyson, and they're the shape of an ear.
Yeah, him and Holyfield together.
Yeah. I was like, oh, there are those.
Mm-hmm.
A fantastic dispensary. They even have a smoking lounge. It's the closest smoking lounge to the Strip, so you can actually go in there and smoke. You can't smoke the stuff that you bought. You have to put your stuff that you bought away in a locker
Oh, and then they have stuff that's
you
like
could
the
buy.
sell
Yes,
there.
yes.
Okay, got
So
it.
I indulged in that. That was very nice. And then it was time after smoking.
What time is it now? By on Saturday.
Probably around noon, 1 o'clock.
How
Okay.
hot was it?
110.
Oh yeah,
Scorching hot.
yeah.
The second you walk out of the airport, you feel that.
Yeah.
Even they were saying the second you walk out of the plane, you could feel it when you're walking just right out of
Sure.
there.
Yeah.
And
That breezeway thing, yeah.
but of course,
Sure.
after smoking and all that, I had to go indulge in some In-N-Out burger. I had to go try it out,
Oh,
G-Man.
I love
Nice.
it. You went on full-on munchie mode.
Full on munchie mode, right?
So this was your first time?
Yes,
All right, what'd you get?
On the strip.
on the strip.
Okay.
I got a cheeseburger that they had, and I got the vanilla shake.
All right. Did you do animal style? Or no, you just did regular cheeseburger?
Regular cheeseburger.
What is animal style? By the way?
So animal style at In-N-Out is like when they, it's like a different sauce that they add to it. And I think they do like caramelized onions, if you like onions.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and it's almost
back.
like a Big Mac sauce that they put on it too. It's just a little extra, and they melt cheese. Like
So you
it's
should've
more
talked to
extra.
Franny. Should've
Yeah.
talked to Franny.
Well, yeah, I just got a cheeseburger, however it came,
Mhm.
and a vanilla shake. And let me tell you, the vanilla shake hit because
Yeah.
it was just so hot out.
Oh, I'm sure.
But the burger was great. I'll give
Yeah.
it a great review. I would say probably just walking up burger. I would give it like an 8.5.
All right, that's a good
especially
score.
for fast,
Mhm.
in and out,
Yeah.
But that place was packed.
And you
Oh,
went
yeah.
to the big one.
The big one.
Yeah.
But I didn't see a second floor. I don't know. I only saw one floor.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see like there was it looked like it could be multi-level, but it was
Mhm.
just tall.
Yeah, I heard it was 3 levels, and the top is outside. Like there's.
I didn't really see that.
Yeah.
I mean, I took a picture of the outside.
Yeah.
You could see I posted it. It didn't look like I didn't go much in. I didn't see there was a staircase going up or anything like that. But fantastic. It was quick. Even though there was a long line, I would go back again for sure.
Mhm.
After that, it was time for me to make my way to the UFC event.
So you're on the other side of town. You got to take a cab all the way.
Oh
back.
yeah, I've been taking Ubers
Yeah.
every which spot.
Okay.
But still not that terrible going back and forth, right?
No.
Now, are Ubers more expensive, or you don't even know than cabs? When you're-
No, because at one point I had to decide which I wanted to take, and the Uber was more expensive than the cab.
Oh, wow.
I was able to haggle the guy at the cab because you can't haggle Uber, right?
Yeah.
So the guy was like, "Oh, it's 35 to T-Mobile." I'm like, "All right, I got Uber here for 25, but I got $20 cash right here." The guy took the $20 cash.
Nice.
Yeah.
Way to be. It's
I mean,
awesome.
that's the way, right? I mean, they got to compete with
Mhm.
Uber, so
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. I would have paid 40. Go ahead. So then you're going back to T-Mobile. It's 4 o'clock.
Yep. Going to T-Mobile, going in there. They have the whole outside experience where they had a huge Bud Light experience. I got G-Man a little shirt out there that he wanted.
nice.
Nice Conor McGregor shirt with his hands up.
I'll wear it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I didn't have money on them.
And the event was flawless. It was great throughout. Tons of good fights leading up to the co-main with Patty the Pimlet, who
Mhm.
came out.
And he ended up winning, right?
He ended up winning in a minute, and it was a fantastic walkout. He had this big hype song. People were just yelling Patty the whole time.
Yeah.
Great intro.
Now let me ask you: when you were watching the fight and they started McGregor, did you? Because the biggest thing for the WNBA happened this weekend when he had Sophie Cunningham beat a ring girl, and everybody was talking about her. I mean, they got so much press. Did you know it was her? Or
No, I didn't see it
Yeah.
that it was her from originally.
Yeah.
I saw it afterwards. That was her.
Yeah, it was big news.
But that that was spontaneous. I
Oh
think
yeah,
that
15 minutes.
not even. I think Dana White walked her up, and she was like, "Oh, I want to do that." And Dana was like, "You're up next." Then,
Yeah.
basically, that's how it happened.
Well,
Oh,
she-
okay. So she was there as a guest to watch
yeah,
the fight.
it was
good thing.
totally random,
Good
Yeah.
thing she did round 1 because there was no round 2.
right?
right?
Yeah, that
And
was quick.
so yeah, she doing like you said the ring walkout, but
Mhm.
there was
She did
so
her
many,
finger point that everybody, all the memes are about.
so many. I think that was after the fight though,
Yeah.
and so many celebrities
Oh,
there.
forget it.
Vince Vaughn, Mel Gibson, Max Crosby, Justin Jefferson, Dak Prescott,
Everybody.
Chet Holmgren got a huge booing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
The tall player from the OKC who he didn't play that good in the
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Played horrible actually, and he got a huge booing. Probably because I was out west, maybe too. There's
Yeah.
a lot
People
of people.
bet on it.
Mm-hmm. Tyson, of course. You mentioned Sophie. We had Puka Nakua in the building. Drew Brees was there.
Yeah, they were all there. The one thing they talked about Mel Gibson, lip reader said that Mel Gibson said
Had knowledge. That's
Yeah.
one thing. Yep, he was telling Vince Vaughn that
Yeah,
hey,
his knees hurt.
His knees hurt,
Yeah, so I mean, again,
and they
everybody-
caught it on camera too.
Yeah, everybody's speculating that He was hurt before.
Well, because it wasn't his knee that he had that was injured, right?
Yeah, so
It was his healthy, well, supposedly his healthy knee.
he did tear the ACL on that, but 13 years ago.
Okay, so a while ago, but it wasn't the one that he recently
It wasn't the one he
injured.
broke.
Yeah.
Yep. So now he's got 2 bum legs. And
I don't know if he's going to be doing that fight that you were talking about he already signed up for. I don't know if that's going to happen.
Probably not. He's got $30 million in the bank.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, our society, we are just so starved for celebrity stars, and 92% of people had McGregor.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
Really?
Well, it's because it was
Surprised.
the odds went from minus 210 at one point, and they went up to all the way minus 300 when the bell rang.
Yeah, but still, I mean, I don't, I get that as the gambling side, but the average person, even in Boca, I mean, I could have retired.
And then some guy put in a 900K
Yeah.
right before the bell went off, bet on Max, so he would have won 300K.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the big bet right before.
I mean, it was, you blinked and it was over. And if you went to go watch it, like you in person, or people bought tickets, it sucked.
There were people that said, I just went to get a hot dog and drink and came back and it's already over. Like,
Yeah.
That's what happened to me with a Tyson fight.
Because, you expect, the bell goes off. It's the first round. It's not, there's 5 rounds of 5, there's 25 minutes total possible, and it lasts not even 60 seconds. The guy slipped again, and then was on his back and tried getting up and couldn't even get back up, really. It was disappointing. It was very hard to watch.
Yeah.
Going out there, but all the other fights leading up were great and fantastic. Paddy Plymouth was led up to the hype. He's going to be the next big hype for UFC for sure.
Yeah.
You could see the crowd was very behind him. They wanted to do like a big event over in Europe with Conor and Paddy together.
And how was the crowd? Was everybody bitching after the fight?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You could hear the disappointment, the
Really?
moans. Oh yeah.
I don't know if people were bitching about more that were at that fight or Jay-Z last night at Yankee Stadium.
Because how late he got in.
Yeah.
Or the show. But he let everybody know what was going on because they were bum rushing at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
And he was like, we had to make sure that everybody was safe. So they had to shut the doors for a while and not let people who were ticketed to come in.
No, it's bad.
Because they said that they were like, he said 10,000 people out there. This is what he was saying, trying to bum rush without tickets. And so he did it for the safety of everybody. But of course, you're pissed. The show started like midnight. He came on, and I think it went almost until 3 a.m. though.
Yeah, he did
so he
play-
did put on He did put on a show.
Yeah. Play the same amount of time.
And
as he did,
yep, and Beyonce showed up. You had Eminem on stage, Rihanna on stage, so it was a who's who too.
Yeah, his daughter. It was great.
Yeah.
I know a couple people who went. They said it was epic.
But I get it. I mean, we dealt with it same place with Madonna. We're like, come on.
But that was just Madonna.
That was just being Madonna. It had because nobody was bum rushing the stadium to go see her.
All right, so you're back. So what time were you actually back done with the fight? Vegas time.
Vegas time, the fight was done around 9 p.m.
Okay, so
So
not terrible.
Sorry.
And then,
So you had like 9 hours?
yeah, what'd you do to kill time? Oh, you saw Stevie Aoki.
Well, I first had to go to the press conference to see
yeah.
if Mr. Conor would even show up.
Did he?
But of course, no, he didn't show up. He walked right out of the arena.
Yeah.
And he
To the bank.
Right. Well, yeah, to the bank.
To Wells Fargo.
$30 million richer. And yeah, he walked right out of the arena actually right after the fight. He actually walked right out where I could have walked out too, right where the press walked out. If I
Yeah.
would have known, I would have ran out there.
Right?
Tripped him.
I was going to
Caught
say, he
him.
probably don't want to talk to anybody.
Nope, walked right out into the car.
Yeah.
Supposedly went right to the hospital.
Oh, yeah, that too. I forgot. He was injured.
Yeah.
He needs to get checked out.
He went to In-N-Out Burger.
How was he even walking out? Like, you would think that would be wheeling him out.
He had a little bit
Yeah,
of
he had a limp for sure. And then supposedly there's photos of Conor visiting a pain management hospital about 4 days ago before the fight in
that's
Cali.
just people. He could have went for anything. Doesn't mean he went for his knee. He could have went for his shoulder, his leg. I mean, he walked out of there fine. I mean, people are pissed, and I get it. And you're angry, and boxing is a sport where it's the most people think fixed and things are happening. I get all that. I mean, I really do. I thought Dana White was funny when they always do the stars, and they always get the names wrong.
You saw my post about that?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
blowing up. I think they were trying to say it was Jalen Williams from the OKC.
And it wasn't.
It wasn't. It was a soccer player.
Yeah. And they
I think his name is Shakur Stevenson. That was the correct player. It was.
But he was cool. He goes, "Hey, we suck."
Yeah, he was straight up about it.
Yeah, he goes, I'm going to beat you to the punch. We suck, and that's a message for everybody. You make a mistake, own it. He goes, "Now I pay that guy a lot of money."
Well, they did it the last time I was there. They
Yeah.
did it at the Sphere. They put up Kendrick Lamar was there. It was actually Terrence Crawford.
Yeah.
The boxer.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So yeah, he was like, we are just so bad at this. I'm gonna say we are the worst.
Oh yeah, he said. He goes, "And I pay him big money. I guarantee that guy's gone." There's no doubt about it. So you had like 6 hours, 7 hours to kill.
Yep. So that the next point was for me to go to the Omnia nightclub, and that place was wow, that place makes
sure.
these nightclubs down here look baby.
That's
Yeah.
at Caesars, correct?
Yes, that's at Caesars. They actually just opened their own pool party day club. Also, it just opened in May.
Did you have to pay to get in or no?
Didn't? Oh no, I didn't have to pay.
Well, remember, it was
Yeah.
media.
Yep, I got into
Yeah.
media, but
Oh,
other
that's
people
cool.
for sure had to pay.
I'm sure a pretty penny, too.
Oh, that's a lot.
Like a few hundred
Oh
bucks.
yeah, and like they do have promoter guest list,
Mhm.
but then you get sandwiched into that, the main room area where you want to be at a table or somewhere because otherwise you don't have any space or
Yeah.
breathing room. And this club has a chandelier that pops down. They only do it on like big days like Friday night and Saturday night, and the chandelier is like this huge contraption that comes down. It has all these lights on it. I posted
cool.
many posts about it. It's world famous known.
Yeah, it is.
And Stevie Aoki came out, I think it was 1 a.m. He was a little late, and
What time? He was supposed to be, what, midnight?
yeah, something around there. And he was a little late, and it was a fantastic show, though. Stevie Aoki puts on a great show. No cakes.
No cake
surprisingly.
this time. No,
I wonder
nobody
if
got
it's maybe
caked in
because
the
it was in the
face.
club that there was no cakes.
I don't know, but we've seen him do it indoors, too.
Yeah,
Maybe he's grown out of it.
yep. But it was a great show. He was throwing T-shirts insteed
Oh,
with
nice.
pillows. So he has his own pillow, I guess, now, too.
Oh,
Oh, so that's what he was doing. He was
Yep.
just trying to show his products.
Yeah.
He was like,
Smart.
buy these.
yeah, smart.
Yeah.
Product placement.
Mm-hmm. But
How were the ladies?
Did you catch anything? Did you get one of his shirts or
no,
anything
I
like
didn't.
that? No.
I did not.
I see
But-
you are repping a UFC 329
yes.
shirts.
But the funny thing is, all of a sudden, I was backstage, and there was just me, maybe two other people right behind the TJ booth.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden, this huge group came in. And they were all like, I don't know, 30s, 40s. A bunch of Asian descent guys came in. I started talking to them, hanging out with them. They were very friendly. And G-Man, they were from the Toronto Raptors.
Oh,
they
wow.
were the management for the Toronto Raptors, and they were there for the Summer League.
Oh, that's right. I was going to say, there's summer leagues out there.
And this guy I was talking about the fight, and then he was like, which fight? You talking about the Bam had a bio fight or the Conor McGregor fight?
Yeah. Bam, you said Bam had more punches.
Than Conor, yeah.
Yeah.
So Catalan messaged, and they were like, Dom, you didn't go to the new one. They said that one just opened in June. We were there for the grand opening. They said, if that's the picture you posted from outside, you did. They said, I sent the address for the new one. I read it last week. They said the new one is a few yards south from where you were. So I guess they're very close.
I was walking around all right there. And that was
guess they're
like
very
the in and
close to
out.
each other.
Yeah, maybe there's two.
Yep, that's what
Two
they said.
clubs?
They said the new one is just a few yards south from where you were.
Oh.
You would figure it's where he was spinning.
Because that one was,
No, we're talking about In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
that one's still right there on the ship. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
They just said, I
100
guess
feet.
that one's an older one, and so the new one is you just walk a little bit more south, and it would have been there, that 3-story one.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He was like, I was hungry.
Yeah, I
We
was
just came
looking
from the
for food.
dispensary.
I saw In-N-Out. I was like, oh, I'm here.
Oh my God, that was right. Well, you were a topic of conversation Saturday night. We were out,
And you made it. He texted us to let us know he landed
Yep.
last night, so we knew he would be here.
I was going back and forth with him during the week. I told him to check on me. He gave me blow by blow. I was worried about you. I always worry. A lot of craziness happens. But
I wasn't worried. I figured.
Franny, she's
I just figured he'd be fine.
he'd be fine. If not, the show goes on. We're fine.
I knew he would be here.
And I did want to say, Evan, I'm sorry. I did not make it to the win, so I was not able to get Franny's shirt. I will be sending you back your $50 for Franny's shirt. I did try looking for a different Vegas one.
Yeah.
I just couldn't find a tank top in white like you wanted, buddy.
If
I'm
you
sorry.
walked in, you asked
Sorry,
that.
Evan.
They would have thought you were a little weird. Oh, tank top in white says Vegas. Okay, buddy, what are you
Extra
doing?
small.
Extra small. Well, good job, Dom. We knew you'd be there. It shows your
Dedication.
passion, dedication to the real radio and to Francis and to me. And I'm glad you came back.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
And
And I saw the nice little big guitar they got out there.
oh yeah.
Sounds
Oh
like a
yeah,
Hard
is it
Rock.
almost done? Does it look
Oh,
like
yeah,
it?
it's getting there.
Cool.
It's going to be crazy. It is the Penthouse on a Monday. Good show today. We got a lot to get into. We'll come back. You guys get $1,000. We'll talk to Francis, myself, This Day in History, Trifecta, and so much more. Peace.
Real radio is the news junkie.
I'm wearing a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel shirt, and I forgot one time and walked her around the neighborhood.
Oh, what a loser.
Walking a dog with the dog breed shirt on is so lame.
The news junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Our
iHeartRadio Music Festival
Presented by Capital One.
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena. Streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu. A weekend full of superstar performances.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com.
Brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile, proud partner of the 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival. Get that. This is my song feeling. Only at Metro.
The Penthouse on Real Radio is sponsored by Smith Ball Baez and Prather Injury Lawyers. Call 500-HELP.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Your morning drive is trouble-free and up to speed in both directions on the Turnpike and I-95, but heads up over on Hypoluxo Road east and westbound at Military Trail as traffic lights are working incorrectly. That's traffic. I'm Jamie Nunez.
This report is sponsored by Taking a Walk podcast.
I'm Buzz Knight, and I'm the host of the Taking a Walk podcast. And join me for an upcoming episode with David Duchovny. That's David Duchovny coming up on the Taking a Walk podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Getting a little older doesn't have to mean, well, getting older. This is Jeff for the Atlantic Men's Clinic, and if you're feeling low energy, can't sleep, can't lose weight, are struggling with brain fog, or your sex drive is off, it's time to change it up. At the Atlantic Men's Clinic, our advanced medical strategies featuring TRT, GH peptides, NAD+, GLP-1s, PDA, and more treat low T and other hormonal issues to help you shed pounds, have more energy, enhance your body composition, improve sleep, increase your sex drive, and so much more, getting you back in the game again. So don't be older, be stronger in the gym, be sharper at work, be better in the bedroom, and be more confident in every part of your life. So call us today and find out how our advanced treatment strategies could change the game for you. Your first visit includes blood work and a medical consult, and if you start on one of our advanced treatment plans on the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 877-455-7300 or go to AtlanticMen'sClinic.com.
Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
For decades, Morgan & Morgan has represented hundreds of thousands of people at their hour of need. Injuries on the job, car crashes, medical malpractice, and nursing home abuse. Social Security claims, dangerous drugs, and dangerous products. We became America's largest injury firm for a reason, and no firm is even close. Then we got to thinking, what if we could prevent these terrible events before they occurred? So we built the AI-powered People Protector. Simply visit peopleprotector.com and type in the product you have questions about before you buy it. Children's toys and accessories, cars, drugs, products, you name it, we got it. With our success, we decided to pay it forward for all of America. Our way of saying thank you for your trust all these years. Morgan & Morgan, protecting America. And if you've already been injured, just visit us at forthepeople.com.
Injured? Dial pound law.
Offices, West Palm Beach.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textingterms.us. Texting enrolls you for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply STOP to opt out.
Do you have caregiving experience as a parent, teacher, nanny, coach, or in another similar role? Hop Skip Drive is looking for experienced caregivers who want to help students in their community by driving them to and from school. Earn competitive pay for the ride you complete, all while helping your community. If you have your own vehicle that is no more than 15 years old, a clean driving record, and caregiving experience with children, you could become a Hop Skip Drive care driver. Just text LEARN to 323232 to get started right now. Hop Skip Drive gives you the flexibility to set your own schedule and earn competitive pay. It's simple. Drive in your free time and make a real difference for students right in your neighborhood. Don't wait. Text LEARN to 323232 right now. Text LEARN to 323232 and start earning boosted rates per ride during Hop Skip Drive's welcome promotion period. That's LEARN to 323232. Text LEARN to 323232 now.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Some people are all talk, but conservative farmer Wilton Simpson gets the job done. That's why 61 Florida sheriffs, 24 former Cattlemen Association presidents, and Governor Ron DeSantis all agree. We need Republican Wilton Simpson for Commissioner of Agriculture. They endorse him because Wilton's done the job before. Safeguarding our food supply, he got it done. Conservative Wilton Simpson banned hostile nations, including China, from buying Florida farmland. Standing with our farmers and against overdevelopment, he got it done. Conservative Wilton Simpson increased farmland preservation by 243%. Expanding Florida's wildlife corridors, he got it done. Conservative Wilton Simpson created the Florida Wildlife Corridor Program and conserved 18 million acres of Florida land, including thousands of acres of working farmland. Wilton Simpson is a conservative workhorse who gets the job done. A proven conservative farmer endorsed by Ron DeSantis. Wilton Simpson for Commissioner of Agriculture. Paid for by Wilton Simpson, Republican, for Florida Commissioner of Agriculture.
Boating restricted zones keep Florida's waterways safe. In idle speed, no wake zones, go just fast enough to steer with no wake. In slow speed, minimum wake zones, stay off plane and create little to no wake, but always stay fully settled in the water. Learn more at myfwc.com.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose, and millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
Real Radio weather.
Good Monday morning. I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Michael Larrenberg. Starting the day with lots of sunshine. Well, sunny to partly cloudy skies throughout the daytime with a 30% chance for an isolated afternoon shower or storm, mostly inland. Very hot, high temperatures in the mid-90s with heat indexes up to 106 this afternoon. Winds southwest to southeast at 5 to 10.
This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com.
Oh, bent tie rod. What are you going to do? I'm way ahead of you. I'll be on RockAuto.com before you can even finish this commercial. He's right. RockAuto.com. Parts when you need them.
All the parts your car will ever need. Rock Auto. The semifinals are set for the 2026 FIFA World Cup.
That is a wondrous goal! 4 teams hoping to hoist the trophy for their country.
Spain heading to the semifinal. And the only place to listen to every remaining game for free
is the iHeartRadio app.
What a moment in the tournament.
Fox Sports and iHeartRadio bring you all the action, no matter where you are.
The biggest games are yet to come. Don't miss a moment.
The referee blows the full-time whistle. Download the free iHeartRadio app now.
Proudly serving sarcasm, stats, and stories you probably shouldn't repeat.
This is the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Yes, it is the Penthouse on Real Radio. And if you're wondering if Dom made it back, yes, he did. The kid did it.
I'm here.
He's here. And got to be able to watch the fights, a big nightclub, Babanya. He did it all.
Did it all.
Did it all. And the In-N-Out Burger.
Except, you know what I didn't do that G-Man would do out there?
What's that?
His
Pro?
Escorts. Pro. Yeah.
I already knew where you're going.
Whatever. I helped
Well,
that.
every question, every time Dom was talking, like, how are the girls? How are the girls? Like, you just everything when you're talking. Well, how are the girls?
How are the pros?
How are the pros?
Yeah, what was
They
the
were,
talent
they were
like?
walking around, G-Man. They
How
were
was the
there.
talent?
I'm doing it. It's a show.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing it for my audience here personally. God, whatever. Dom's in the house.
Hello.
Francis is here.
Franny's here. Hi.
I mean, I don't understand. You know I love you. I mean, so what is
I can't tell by the tone of your voice every time you introduce me.
You ready for this, G-Man?
You went up 3 spots on my 401k last weekend. Go ahead.
Oh, that means somebody pissed you off.
Evan called up during our break and said, I will give Franny the $50 now, and she can just go out and buy herself something nice.
Oh, that's nice of him. I'll order, you know what? I'll go on Amazon and order a Vegas shirt.
I don't know. Evan, a little worried about you. A little worried.
And he said if it ended up costing more, he'll chip in more.
I got a Super Bowl shirt she could wear that I found that you can wear. It's a tank top. I mean, maybe you could wear
Yeah, but
that.
it's too big.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe not. Might not be. Let's do this day in history in a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creepy Trifecta.
All right. Marlins didn't finish off good this weekend. They got swept by Cleveland, but it is the All-Star game Tuesday night, and they'll be playing the Home Run Derby tonight, but it's on Netflix. That sucks. man, I feel sorry for a lot of people who don't have Netflix. Because the Home Run Derby is cool, but the Marlins, I'm going to give them a B for the first half of the season. Good job by the Marlins. The McGregor fight you probably know about unless you live in a cave, but it ended in like a minute and a half, and he made $30 million. So I mean, that's not
insane.
Yeah, and it just again, thanks to our society, you guys can't get enough. You got to have something. You want to do it. I mean, when you really broke it down, we talked about it. You said it. Everybody said hadn't fought in 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was facing somebody who was a champion, did very, very well, was ready to go, but he's a hype machine.
$30 million is insanity.
Yeah.
For 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but people
Was it 60
I
seconds?
don't even think. Well,
a minute 20, I think.
I mean, till they finally called it. But I mean, he slipped within the first second.
Yeah.
He ran right out and slipped. Then got up, slipped again, and then
That was it.
Yeah, that was it. It was like once you see him keep slipping, it's like I knew it was over.
Yeah, he got pounded a couple times, and that was it. But even like when the Pauls fight, I mean, the same thing. I mean, those are not real fights. They're exhibitions, and people go, and people spend millions, and it's our society. You guys want this, you do it. And if 92% of people had McGregor, that is crazy that many people had McGregor. It really is. World Cup is set for the Final Four now. Argentina's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
So I know everybody likes Messi down here. He's still alive, won the Final Four. Norway, they should have won that match on Saturday. They were up 2-1, but a goal got taken away like 10 minutes later.
I was watching that walking around Vegas. There were a ton of people watching those games.
Oh, yeah. And the finals is Sunday.
Did you see? I think I sent you guys the Miami Beach where they're all rowing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everybody in the streets.
Yeah, I mean, that was set up that was blocks.
Oh, yeah. It was insane. It was such a cool video. So we're watching it because I wanted Norway to win. And so we're watching and we're rowing at the bar. And then every time something bad happened, instead we were rowing backwards and going, no. Me and my girlfriends. Yeah, we had fun.
Yeah, so it is set for this Sunday. And they say, I don't know, worldwide, how many people watch it? I mean, the Super Bowl gets maybe 110, 120. This will get, forget it, like 700-800 million people watch it. They say it's crazy how many people watch it. That's going to be a giant stadium. Greek Trifecta is sponsored by New York Prime. Always a great place to get a great meal. Over to Franny for this day in history.
On this day in history.
By the way, because I was just curious, I just did the math to see how much Conor McGregor made per second. He made $375,000 a second.
Yeah.
I was just curious. I was like, how much?
And you should say it's your boss today.
He made
Go in for a raise.
$375,000 per second.
Didn't land one punch.
Yeah, that is crazy. All right. So here we go. Back in the day, July 13th. You ever look at dates and be like, it's somebody's birthday? That's how I feel today, but maybe it'll come to me. So July 13th. Sorry, you guys. Where are we? Back in the day. Sorry, I'm running slow. 189 years ago, 1837, Queen Victoria became the first monarch to live in Buckingham Palace. The royal family has never liked living there. Did you know that? They said George V tried to sell it to a hotel chain.
Yeah.
George VI called it an icebox. And Queen Elizabeth said it's a house where you need a bicycle.
Yeah, because it's so big. And I did reading articles years ago, they said it was the air conditioner was unbelievable.
Nobody wants to live there.
It's a very dark place.
87 years ago, 1939, Frank Sinatra made his first record. Wow, 1939, huh? Singing From the Bottom of My Heart, Melancholy Mood with Harry James Orchestra. 66 years ago, 1960, Massachusetts Senator John F. Kennedy won the Democratic presidential nomination. 49 years ago, 1977, there was a blackout that lasted 25 hours that hit New York City.
Ooh.
48 years ago, 1978, Lee Iacocca, thank you, was fired as president of the Ford Motors Company by Chairman Henry Ford II. 41 years ago, 1985, 1.5 billion people either watched or listened to Live Aid. It was an international rock concert in London, Philadelphia, Moscow, Sydney, raising $100 million for Ethiopia's starving people. 36 years ago, 1990, Ghost, starring Demi Moore, Patrick Swayze, and Whoopi Goldberg, was released.
Ooh.
32 years ago, 1994, Tanya Harding's ex-husband, Jeff Gillooly, was sentenced in Portland, Oregon, to 2 years in prison for his role on the attack of Nancy Kerrigan. He only served 6 months for that. 21 years ago, 2005, Bernard Ebers, the ex-CEO of WorldCom, who orchestrated the biggest corporate fraud in U.S. history, was sentenced to 25 years in prison for his part in an $11 billion accounting fraud at WorldCom, now known as MCI, which is owned by Verizon. Sad. 13 years ago, 2013, Corey Monteith was from Glee was found dead from a drug overdose at his hotel room in Canada. And then, let's see, 13 years ago, this is something that was a big deal. 2013, the whole Black Lives Matter hashtag first appeared. That was 13 years ago. It was in a Facebook post made by a woman named Alicia Garza in a response to what happened with the acquittal of George Zimmerman. And that's what happened this day in history.
Great job, Francis. As always, we do it every show at this time to reflect on the actual day we're in, which is July 13th. Hello, Dominic. What do you got?
So I want to go over something that we skimmed over lightly last break that we had.
Okay.
So, G-Man, what happened to the white Benz?
White Benz is gone.
Yeah?
We made a transition on, and thank God, by the way.
You've been hating that car for so long because he says, because it's white. He's like, it's like a sucker mom car.
That's the first, he actually called me right after he got the black Benz. He's like, oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
That soccer mom, thanks God.
And I never looked at your car once and be like, oh, that's a soccer mom in there.
No, it was cool. I mean, it was great.
No, it wasn't. You hated it this whole time. So are you back to a black Benz or are you driving something different?
Black Benz.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing. I'm like, so did you change? He's like, really, dude?
Yeah, everybody said that. So anyway, when I left the dealership, this was late Friday night, I forgot I left an envelope under the passenger mat.
Of course.
So I had to call them up, and I'm like, oh, God, because I didn't want to go back. So the guy was very nice.
Why would you put an envelope underneath the mat?
I met somebody.
Okay.
And then somebody else was getting in my car, and I was like, yeah, let me just throw it under their mat. So I threw it under their mat, and good thing I remembered.
Yeah, because I was going to say, that's a place that's easy to forget.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot. So anyway, long story short story long. Saturday night, I go home, and where would I don't know. I don't think Friday was around or whatever. It was just crazy. And so Friday night, I couldn't get into my complex. So because it was on my code was on my other car. It was the little sticker that gets you in.
Oh, okay.
So I followed somebody. So Saturday night, I go and do it again late, and I'm going around a couple of times, and somebody calls the cops, right? And they're like, hey, I guess this car keeps rolling around. So the cop comes.
So you just look suspicious to them.
To them.
Mm-hmm.
So he comes behind me, and then another cop comes, and I thought he said, get out of your car. So I get out of the car, but he really said, stay
in your car? Yeah, you're typically not supposed to get out of your car.
Yeah. So I looked at him, I go, what's happening? What's going on? So he goes, what's going on? And I told him the whole story. He goes, well, don't you have a code to get in? I said, no. He goes, well, isn't it hooked up? I said, no. He goes, you just moved here? I said, 3 years. He goes, so you haven't hooked this up in 3 years? I go, no. He goes, so what do you do when people come see you? I said, I drive out and I open the gate.
You make it so much more difficult than it has to be.
And the funny thing is the cop knew how to do it, too.
Yeah.
He knew how to, you just press 9, do this, and that's it.
Yeah. So he goes, oh, you just press 9, and then, you call yourself, and it'll ring and hit 9. I said, wow, thanks, officer. And he goes, listen.
Oh, my gosh.
He goes, when somebody tells you to stay in the car, you stay in the car. I go, I thought you said, get out. I said, I don't know. I thought maybe you wanted to meet me or something. So he said, so we got a couple calls that you were circling. He goes, and it's late at night. So when we saw late at night, we thought possibly there was something wrong.
Okay.
So I'm like, it's cool. I go, you guys are doing a good job. I hope you didn't have McGregor. So Sunday morning I wake up. This is where it gets better. 6:30, 6:20. I go to get a coffee at Dunkin'. So I'm driving. I mean, it's on Military. There's nobody in the road. And this guy comes over like 3 lanes. And I see him like, he's in a far lane. I'm in the other lane. So the middle lane's open. And I see him coming over.
Yeah. And you're like, he's not going to stop.
He's not going to stop. He's going to hit me.
Yeah.
So I bang into the curb, right? Brand new. Blow out.
Oh, no.
Blow out the tire. Crack the rim.
Oh, no.
So that happened. That was Saturday morning, like 6:45.
That sucks.
Yeah, but I felt bad for the guy. He was an older gentleman. I made a U-turn. He came behind me, and he was like, he was very nice. He was just, I said, dude, you know what? I said, don't worry about it. He goes, really? I said, yeah. I said, it's probably a blowout. I said, and I've blown millions, so don't worry about it. So he was a nice guy. He was like, oh, my wife would have had a fit. So I was like, don't worry about it. I said, what's the difference? So I got to a tire place. And then I ended up walking home, which was way farther than I thought. It was like 4 or 5 miles.
Whoa.
that is
You would do that instead of Ubering?
I don't have Uber. I didn't realize it.
Why didn't you call somebody?
It was early in the morning. I wouldn't bother anybody.
Oh, okay. Well, at least it wasn't because I was like, it's still hot, but at least it wasn't like in the middle of the day.
You're the first person I was going to call.
Oh, really?
And you would have been like, who's this?
Yeah, I didn't have my phone on me. I was training that morning.
No,
I was trading. I was High Rocks trading. I know, so I wouldn't answer the phone anymore.
I'm not going to call you to come to Boca. So it's just crazy. But the gentleman was a nice guy. And he felt like he won the lottery ticket. He goes, oh, my God, this would be
yeah, because most people probably been like, dude, you're paying for this.
Yeah. So I don't have a car. So
so now you don't have a car.
No, I don't have a car.
Yep.
So how'd you get here?
Car.
Nate took me my friend at 6
Yeah.
o'clock.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, so he drove me, and then somebody's going to pick me up
Okay.
this afternoon. And
So when do you get a car back?
they don't know.
But it's just a tire.
And the rim. So
Okay.
So maybe
Got it.
Tuesday. So it was really crazy. So it was nice. But
So you got to enjoy your car for half a day.
not even. But the guy was so nice.
Maybe it's, you know what?
Don't
Maybe it's the curse of the black Benz.
Maybe.
You had no issues with tires with the white one.
No.
None.
Yeah.
The black Benz, tires.
And right after. Boom.
Yep.
Not even 24
Could
But
be.
you know what?
Curse.
This was his fault. Where before he was just going out to his car and they were magically flat. This one, well, not your fault.
No, because it was on the guy.
It was on the guy, but
If I didn't hit the curb, he would have hit me.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw him coming
Yeah.
over. And again, it's 6:30. There's nobody on the road.
That happened to us yesterday, the day before. I can't remember. It was Saturday. The same thing. Like we're driving, and this guy, it's a pickup truck and a trailer behind him, is turning, and then he's crossing all these lanes, and like this guy's not going to stop. He's not going to stop, and he didn't. So, and Matt's got this big old truck, but we were this close to hitting him, and even with slamming on the brakes.
Yeah. I mean, if the person doesn't see it, they don't see it.
It was very close. And of course, I was like, please just honk your horn. Don't say anything. He's like, oh, I promise. And they rolled down the window. And I'm like,
and
no.
Matt's halfway out the window.
Yeah, starts yelling at him. I'm like, oh my God. I just don't trust other people.
Yes, sir. They pull out a piece.
And that's what I said. I was like, please stop doing this right now. And I understand, like, he was pissed. The guy almost like wrecked us. But yeah, I just people get mad, and I was heated too, but I just don't trust people. That road rage it's not worth it.
It might have been what I went through in the last couple of months.
That you were just so easy with it.
When you put it in perspective, does it really matter? And like I said, the
What's
guy,
another 2,000,
Well, isn't that? It's life. Yeah. I mean, it's so precious. And that's the first thing I thought. I didn't get mad. I didn't say anything because my friends were like, oh, I would have flipped out. You know what? I've had so many of them. It's a car. It'll get fixed. And he said a couple things to me I'm not going to repeat on the air, which I told Dom. So I was like, don't worry about it, dude. I said, we'll get a cigar one day. And that was it. So it was good. So I got a car, but I don't have a car. And that was it. But
I'm going to be giving you a ride later.
Yeah. But we'll see if management lets you. Who's on hold? Don't tell me Evan.
No, we have Sarah B on the phone.
Sarah B, what is happening to you today on a Monday?
I am enjoying a day off of work.
Nice.
I
Good for you.
To the Penthouse. So, Greek, I have a question for you. So, when you went into the tire place, did they greet you like they did Norman Cheers?
Right?
No, it's a different one. The only thing the kid said, he was a very young kid. He was very nice.
At the tire place?
Yeah, and he looked up the tire and he goes, wow, this tire is expensive. So
Because you get the run flats too, right?
Yeah, I duked him right away. He goes, what's this for? I said, because you're cute. I said, try to make this happen, before Wednesday. He goes, thanks, mister. He goes, I'll take care of you. I was like, cool. So I didn't get any paperwork. What happened was I went back like 6 hours later, and I'm like, I didn't give you any paperwork. I just left my car. I don't even know. I could go back and go, we don't have your car. So I went back, and I said, bro, can I pay for this? I need some proof that I left the car here.
Yeah.
He goes, no, we don't do that. You pay when you come back.
Well, yeah, right? I mean, that's majority.
But I was just thinking, like, the next day I come back, like, where's my car? We don't know. You never left your car here. They take it down to the docks, sell it, fix the dock. I had nothing.
But you went to a legit place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But still, I mean, it was pretty funny. But, yeah, I did think of a tire. I said, oh, my God, a tire again. But you know what? All's well that ends well. I didn't have McGregor, so everything's great.
Gotcha. So I have two stories to restore everyone's faith in humanity because they restored mine. So the first one, a couple weeks ago, I was walking to work. It was about 85 degrees and humid outside. But if I had waited for the bus, I would have been late, and I was not going to be late for work. So I'm walking to work, and I hear a horn honk, which I normally ignore because, for any you understand as a woman, we generally ignore horn honks.
It happens from time to time, yes.
Right. So I see out of my peripheral vision, though, a white truck like pulling up and driving like even with me, obviously slowing down because it's a car. They could definitely go faster. And one of my coworkers drives a white truck, and he's one of the coworkers who's giving me a ride home sometimes. So I look over to make sure it's not him trying to give me a ride to work. And it's not. It's an older couple, and the woman is holding something out of the window and saying something. So I take my earbud out so I can hear her talking. And she just said, she's just like, have a good day and be careful in this heat. And she's kind of waving what she's holding out her window. They handed me $100 bill.
What?
Wow, that was nice.
That was so nice.
No ride though.
Right, like. No, that's okay. I was close to work anyway. It's fine. But my thing was they just saw someone who they could tell by the way I was dressed probably was walking to work.
Yeah.
Nice.
In the heat. And they thought, this is what we can do to help her. And I'm sure this will.
That is so nice.
They don't know my story. They don't know what I've been through. But
nice.
It made me cry in the moment. I was like, okay, now I have the time for the rest of the time I walk to work. I have to get rid of these tears.
You should have said, look, give me a ride to work and you'll get to enjoy my great personality.
That was really, really nice, though.
Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. That's so nice.
Yeah. It was super nice. And then yesterday, I was doing what I call my grocery shopping trek because I normally walk to the wholesaler that's kind of across the street, but it's about a 10-minute walk. And then I bring the cart home. Thankfully, I have an elevator, unload the cart, and then take it back and then come home.
Okay.
So I instead of walking there, I was on my way home from work. So I just got off the bus early, and that shortened my walk to there. But then when I'm walking home with the cart, it started to rain. Well, because I came straight from work, I had my poncho on me and my umbrella, so I was prepared.
Nice.
So I took out my poncho. I'm putting my poncho on, and I was about to put my umbrella over my groceries to walk home. And by the time I got my poncho on, this lady pulled up, and she was like, do you need a ride to wherever you're going?
Oh, so nice.
And it was her and her mother. And they pulled over and they gave me a ride home. And I was like, well, it's going to take me a few trips to unload this because it's a wholesaler. Like, everything is huge. I can't carry it up they're like, that's fine. No problem. So when I took what I could in my first trip up to my apartment, and then I remembered I have 2 rolling laundry hampers.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I can probably fit my groceries in these. So I took both of them downstairs and found a way to fit everything up in the next trip because I don't want them to wait.
Of course.
They were being so nice to even give me a ride. I didn't want them to have to wait forever for me to unload my groceries.
That's so good to hear because there's so much bad we talk about in this world and people and stuff. And so it's nice to see that there's some solid, and we know that there's good people out there, but you had 2 incidents in one weekend. So that's great.
Yeah, that's awesome, Sarah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was awesome. So it just restored my faith in humanity. And
good.
I actually shared both of my stories on social media, and I have a little funny video with my grocery one because my Ring camera caught me getting my laundry hampers and emptying them so that I could take them downstairs.
Nice.
So I put some little ragtime music behind it and sped it up.
That's funny. But listen, think smarter, not harder. You had a good plan. It worked out.
Right?
Yeah. Good job.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well, I hope the rest of the week continues.
I'm
good.
I'm so sorry, Greek. I didn't hear you.
I said I hope the rest of the week stays good for you.
Yeah, it will. I'm going to dinner with a friend today, and then I've got a new trainee starting at my job tomorrow.
All right, good.
That will hopefully help because I'm the only one in the office right now, and there should be 3 of us. So.
Well, good. So it looks like things are looking up.
Yes, definitely. Things are looking up. So, yeah, it'll be a good week.
All right. Keep in touch, Sarah. We miss you, and thanks for always listening. Appreciate it. Love your stories.
Love you guys. Bye.
Peace. You have time for somebody else? Or no?
It's 10:56.
Not really.
All right.
Bernie said no, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's past our time to
It's
break,
past
you
now.
know.
I was thinking something else. I'll tell you during the break. It is the Penthouse on Real Radio. We'll be back for hour 2. Says Franny. We'll be back. Peace.
iHeartRadio is the easy to use app for music and radio. Download the free iHeartRadio app today.
Grand in Your Hand is back on Real Radio. And yeah, we're literally handing you $1,000. That's rent. That's a car payment. That's my card didn't get declined for once money. Blow it on something stupid, be responsible for 5 minutes, or finally fix that thing you keep pretending isn't broken. $1,000 isn't going to solve life's problems, but it will make it a hell of a lot easier for a week. Listen for the keywords, then plug them in at realradio921.com and get $1,000 in your hand.
Car accident? Visit smithball.com to learn more about our past huge results and how we can help.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
Your morning drive on I-95 and the Turnpike is going to be trouble-free and up to speed in both directions, but heads up over on Hypaluxo Road heading east and westbound at Military Trail as traffic lights are working incorrectly. That's traffic. I'm Jamie Nunez.
This report is sponsored by Taking a Walk Podcast.
I'm Buzz Knight, and I'm the host of the Taking a Walk Podcast. And join me for an upcoming episode with David Duchovny. That's David Duchovny coming up on the Taking a Walk Podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose, and millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
I'm John Morgan. There are many reasons to hire Morgan & Morgan for your injury case. Reason number 3. First, all lawyers are not the same. If my family had an injury case and I couldn't hire us, there are only about 3 to 4% of the lawyers out there that I would hire. And here's why. Most of them rarely, if ever, go to trial. They just take the last best offer. Hell, you can do that yourself. Do this. If you're looking for a lawyer, Google Morgan & Morgan results and see what comes up. It may shock you. Then Google the firm you're thinking of hiring and do the same. That may shock you as well. We became the largest injury firm in the world for a reason. We won a lot. $30 billion and counting. Morgan & Morgan, or thepeople.com. Who would I hire? I'd hire us.
Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices West Palm Beach.
Want up to $25,000 in free silver? When you make a qualifying purchase through Golden Crest Metals, you can receive up to $25,000 in real silver added to your account. Call 888-447-7857 now for your free information kit. That's 888-447-7857. Again, call 888-447-7857. Not a financial advisor. Precious metals involve risk. Free silver offers a 10% bonus in silver on qualifying purchases of premium minted coins. $10,000 minimum purchase required. Bonus silver capped to $25,000 and credited to customer account. See goldencrestmetals.com for full terms.
Right now at Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing, get a new AC system with no payments and no interest until 2027. Or take $500 off select new systems. Plus, it's backed by Lindstrom's lifetime parts and labor warranty. Call Lindstrom Air today or visit lindstomair.com with approved credit on select models.
Yeah, I love those guys.
This is Dr. Kamal Bava with your Men's Medical Minute. Want stronger, longer-lasting erections? I am America's favorite sex doctor, and they don't call me Dr. Sex Fairy for nothing. At Bava Medical in Boca Raton, we help men perform at their best. If you aren't as hard as you used to be, if you can't last as long as you want, if you have noticed a loss in size or simply want to be bigger, you are not alone, and you don't have to live this way. Every treatment is customized to your body and your goals, because no two men are the same. Men travel to Bava Medical from across the country and around the world for one reason: results. If you are ready for longer-lasting erections and want to be a whole lot bigger without surgery, call now to schedule a free consultation and begin your transformation. Call 561-453-2020 or visit bavamedical.com. That's BAWA medical.com. Bava Medical, where men come for a better sex life.
A thriller in the stream. iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every remaining match of FIFA World Cup 2026.
All the way up to the final, July 19th. The games are live
and for free. Just download the iHeartRadio app now.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose. And millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
Good Monday morning. I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Michael Arenberg. Starting the day with lots of sunshine, flow of sunny to partly cloudy skies throughout the daytime with a 30% chance for an isolated afternoon shower storm mostly inland. Very hot, high temperatures in the mid-90s with heat indexes up to 106 this afternoon. Winds southwest to southeast at 5 to 10.
This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com.
Oh, that grinding and squealing. What are you going to do about that?
Time for new brakes. The chain store never has what I need.
No worries. Go to RockAuto.com for name brands at lower prices.
All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto.
News Junkie is brought to you by FAMU's Mary. Educate, learn, talk.
This summer on iHeartRadio, win a trip to see Bryan Adams roll with the Punches Tour, live in Milwaukee, August 16th.
Hey, this is Bryan Adams inviting you to come and see me live in concert.
Round trip air for 2 with hotel and more. Prize provided by Bryan Adams.
It's VIP with Q&A, an autographed album, merch, and all that good stuff.
Tap the contest tab while you're listening to us on the free iHeartRadio app for your chance to win.
So roll with the punches on the iHeartRadio app to enter.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
It'll be England taking on Lionel Messi and Argentina on Wednesday in the World Cup semifinals. It took extra time for England to get past Norway in the quarterfinals.
Rodgers lets it go. Neal spills in. It's a goal. It's Jude Bellingham. It's England back in front.
The first semifinal is tomorrow with France taking on Spain in Arlington, Texas.
Download the iHeartRadio app for live Fox coverage of every game.
Greek, Franny, and Dom. Talking sports, life, and whatever else pops up.
This is the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Yes, it is the Penthouse on Real Radio, 921-1017. On your FM dial. Remember, if you don't like anybody in your life, tell them about us. Please spread the nonsense, spread the news. Dom's back in the house. Still looking good. Hour 2. You can't even tell that he went to Vegas. Hair looks fine.
Yeah, I got home at like 9:30 yesterday.
All right, so you got some solid sleep.
Yes, I actually got some solid sleep.
How much was it at the park in Fort Lauderdale? $40?
Yeah, something like that. I'm not exactly sure because I went through the Sun Pass, so I'll have to check my Sun Pass bill.
All right. So Domster is back in the house, looking good, ready to rock and roll, so he'll get us through the next couple hours. Francis is here.
Hi, good morning.
And it's time for some Florida stories, which are always tremendous.
Florida.
Florida. Did you say
Florida?
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
All right, well, we have a 75-year-old Florida man that is in jail after police say he pepper sprayed a family at a pet store. Officers responded to the pet supermarket in Gainesville. It's like 8 o'clock at night. And they said Marshall Avenir approached a family and asked the 2 children, hey, do you want to pet my dog? And the kids ignored him. as they probably were taught, don't talk to strangers.
Yeah.
They're like, you want to pet my dog?
Or don't pet other people's dogs because you might get bit.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
but he offered.
Yeah,
oh,
still
that too.
even.
Yeah, you're right. The parent saying that. So the kids ignored him, and then he went all inappropriate, and he was like, "You want to pet me instead?"
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh. So of course the dad confronted him, and then the family started to walk away. But he came back several times to argue and allegedly tried to grab one of the kids grab a child from another family. Like,
Wow.
what the hell? Then he pulled out a can of pepper spray and sprayed it recklessly, affecting 6 people, including children.
It's terrible.
So he told police he didn't know why he made the comment and denied touching anyone. They didn't buy it. So yeah, he is being held without bond.
Good.
Yes. Then next up in North Florida, a Florida woman is accused of sending threatening text messages to 2 different men. And she got arrested for it, facing felony charges. Despite what she thought was a reasonable explanation for her actions, investigators say 51-year-old Tammy Baldino texted one man warning, "I will kill you," and claiming she had a gun and a bullet with his name on it.
Oh.
When questioned about the messages, she told police, "That's just what girls do." Authorities say they recovered the text from her phone, which she acknowledged was in her sole possession. Police also allege she sent threatening messages to an ex-boyfriend last month too, which they saw on her phone, including warnings that friends would end your existence and reference to using a shotgun. So the ex-boyfriend told police he feared she might carry out the threats herself or enlist others to do so. So she was, because of those threats via text message, arrested and booked into the Pinellas County Jail on 2 felony counts, by the way. And at the time of her arrest, she was already free on bond in a separate case involving a DUI and unlawful possession of nitrous oxide. Now, speaking of nitrous oxide, that transitions me to this story. There's a rideshare driver whose trip took an unexpected turn, and this was outside of the Port St. Lucie Police Department when officers said an unruly passenger refused to get out of the vehicle, and she was inhaling nitrous oxide. So police say officers were called Wednesday afternoon to the department's parking lot after a rideshare driver drove directly to the parking lot of the police department for help. So they say the passenger, identified as 37-year-old Pamela Molina, was actively inhaling nitrous oxide from a large canister, and she wouldn't leave the vehicle. So they said it happened outside the department's front doors, and the incident did, in parking spaces. When officers approached the vehicle, police say Molina continued inhaling and huffing the nitrous oxide in front of the cops and refusing the lawful commands.
I gotta get high, man.
Officers said she also resisted efforts when they were trying to safely remove her from the vehicle. She ultimately was taken out of the car, arrested without further incident. But yeah, she's charged with inhaling nitrous oxide to induce intoxication and resisting an officer. The department noted the unusual location of the arrest, joking that the incident literally parked itself in the spaces used by the police department.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so the guy was smart, though. He was like, she won't get out of the car, so guess where I'm driving? I'm going to drive to the police department, the rideshare driver. Yeah.
That's smart. They always tell you to do that, too.
Yep, and that is your What the Florida.
If you're in the area of a police station, ride right there.
Uh-huh. Like they always say that, too, if you feel like somebody's following you, or that's where you pull up.
Don, who do we have?
We have Andre on the phone.
Andre, welcome to the program. I hope you had a nice weekend. What is up?
What's up, Greek?
What's happening, Bo?
Hey, I just want to give you some good news about the Hard Rock Casino, baby.
What about it?
You won't believe what's on there.
What's on there?
Roulette, baby.
Oh, great.
Oh, no.
No way.
Oh, no, I'm staying away from that.
Oh, no.
No way, Andre. That's bad. That just started. Wow, that's terrible. Man, me and Franny are going to become closer now.
Oh, no. Lucky box roulette.
You with some good news.
All right.
Have you been playing, Andre?
Yeah, I actually was playing 50 cents, and I hit for 156 on a 50-cent slot.
Wow. That's nice. What is it called? Lucky box?
Lucky roulette. Lucky box roulette.
Yeah, who isn't looking for a lucky box?
Yeah, you just definitely sold him.
Yeah, thank you, Andre.
There you go.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You're the best, buddy. Thank you very much.
And there goes $1,000 just like that.
Just what you needed.
Just like that.
Just like that. So there was a couple things over the weekend that were bad. There was a bad situation with the Bulls. Like 10 people had to get rushed to the hospital.
Running with the Bulls, not
Yeah.
like the Chicago Bulls.
No, they're not playing this time either.
Got it.
Or maybe the Chicago Bulls. No. Running. We talked about it. Dom said he would do it. Franny said she'd probably do it.
I said I would not do it.
Oh, that's right. Me and Franny said no.
Yeah.
I said no way. But man, really bad.
But it always happens. I mean, people are going to get gored. It does.
Oh, the squirrel got hit in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, you just got to assume, right? That you're there. Anything can happen. Whether you're trampled, gored, whatever it is. Even if you're a bystander, like I would still be like, I would be on a roof watching this.
Yeah, just.
On a balcony.
Yeah, it's just so bad, some of the videos. And then there was an older gentleman, a grandfather in Yellowstone Park. Did you see that video?
Is it the bison?
No, the buffalo.
Oh, maybe it was a buffalo. I saw
Yeah.
some sort of animal that.
That's very similar, yeah. But yeah, I mean, that launched that guy.
Yeah,
You see-
yeah.
I mean, that guy was flying.
It was sad.
Well, you don't get near them. Like, that's the thing. And people want to, and they want to take pictures, and they get all up close, and they want to pet them. They're wild animals.
Yeah. I mean, that was a
You're
brutal-
not supposed to do that.
Yeah, brutal video. I mean, you want to talk about having a bad day? I don't know how bad he is, the gentleman, but man.
I mean, it tossed this dude 8 feet in the air. If you guys have not seen it, it is absolutely insane. They're doing like still shots. I mean, this guy is flying. And it's a bull bison. It's the same, whatever. But yeah, it hooked a tourist, tossed him 8 feet into the air at a campsite in Yellowstone National Park. It happened on Friday. And it was captured by a professional photographer who said that the animal was agitated and pissed off and was charging anything and everything. I don't know what agitated or pissed off that bison, but he was
This
not
is
having
Friday?
he was not having a good day either, I guess.
Not Saturday, Friday. So he couldn't have had McGregor.
It was Friday. So the tourist was reportedly to be seriously injured by the bison.
Look, he's alive.
Well, luckily he was with his grandson. And so they said there's not really many other details of the attack, but isn't that crazy that there was a professional photographer that was right there when it happened to capture that insane moment?
Probably just out in the Yellowstone looking for some animals, take nice pictures of. Little quiet day, and then all of a sudden this happens. Crazy.
Yeah.
Guy's lucky he's alive. I mean, he went high in the air. And the buffalo flipped him like he was a pin. Bing! Crazy. And stay away from the bulls, by the way, and not Chicago. So those are two things that are crazy. I hear people say it's on bucket lists. I just can't say it.
I would love it. Like, that is bucket list to do Yellowstone or Glacier Park, all that stuff. But no, I'm not going. I'm going to take pictures from far away. Like, I'm going to be at a distance. And I'm sure it's really cool to see him in person. You're like, whoa, but you just got to be careful.
You definitely got to be careful. So, Franny's got some World Cup news about fans and about Team USA.
Well, there's a few things here with Team USA. And also, if you want a piece of the World Cup, you can absolutely do that. But yes, of course, we've been out for a while now. But despite the loss, Team USA made soccer history because even though they got knocked out by Belgium, who's no longer in the mix, they said that round of 16 with Monday night's match drew in 33.1 million viewers, making it the most watched soccer game ever on U.S. television.
Not surprised.
They said it peaked at one point at 41 million where people were tuned in. So those are NFL-sized numbers, they say.
Yeah.
In fact, it was the most watched TV program of any kind since this year's Super Bowl and the biggest non-football broadcast in nearly a decade.
Not surprised.
Uh-huh.
It was a Monday night. There isn't anything else on. People were so behind it.
But it's like, what's new, right? Because maybe it's what we mentioned because it's in the States or it's in North America, because this is up 200% compared to the 2022 tournament's viewership.
That's huge.
22, I mean, they didn't go as far, obviously, Team USA. That was a big thing. And as you win, they won 3 times. So people were getting more and more excited. People were betting on them more and more. I know the casinos showed they crushed that. I mean, they were losing, they said, from the World Cup up to that from what they're reporting. But that game made it up more. And we had talked about, I think you text me, I had about 30 people text me on Friday or Saturday that Drake bet on McGregor.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I said, oh, time to go the other way, G-Man.
Right.
Oh, my God.
And so also soccer fans across the country, because the hype is still there. People are still excited, even though U.S. isn't in there. But they say that about half of people are saying they're not going to work. World Cup fever has a hold on a lot of people. Nearly half of fans say they're skipping work to watch the games.
Yeah, I talked about this last week. Every afternoon it was just packed. People just taking days off, watching the game. Not that you can't watch it on your phone.
Yeah, but there's so many. I know we have matches tomorrow, too. But they said, a quarter have skipped work at least once or twice to see a game. 14% are such big fans. The tournament takes priority, they said. And they've watched games when they should be working. A third of people only plan to catch games here or there or just watch U.S. playing. Another 12% say they're trying to watch as many games as they can. 4% of diehards claim that they have watched every game in the entire tournament, and they're going to do so until it wraps up on Sunday. They said those fans who see every single World Cup game will have watched 72 group stage matches and 32 knockout games, including the final and semifinals. Altogether, that's almost 9,400 minutes of soccer, which equals up to 56 hours of nearly 20 full working days, is what they say. And then still half of respondents said that they weren't interested at all in watching any of the games, 52%, which to me I thought was a lot of not being interested.
I think it's a lot.
Because I felt like World Cup fever was just everywhere.
And I think the big thing, but a lot of the matches were 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So people were like, I got to miss work. I can't go watch it or something like that. But yeah, everywhere I was at and about in the afternoon, I would always see big crowds, people, and rooting them on. And, it seemed to be people that were very, very loyal to their country, whatever it was. I mean, they were like, ride or die. This is my team, whoever it was.
Yep.
People were going crazy. And I'm sure, like you said, tomorrow night is a game. And then Thursday, and then the finals on Sunday, 3 o'clock. I'm sure that'll get a huge number.
And then a couple more things here, World Cup related, and then we can switch on, is you can own a piece of the finals. It's at MetLife Stadium, right? Is that where they're going to be at?
Sunday.
On Sunday. So if FIFA World Cup, they're already starting to sell it. Obviously, you can't get it yet until after the match, but they're selling pieces of turf. It's 75.5 by 75.5 by 75.5. I don't know if it's centimeters, millimeters, inches. I don't know. They don't say it in the description.
I would think it was a scam. I'd be like, am I really getting it?
But it's by FIFA.
Yeah.
So FIFA's doing it. It's on theirs, and you can buy for a mere $450 a
Yards?
piece of the turf.
Maybe by yards?
Right?
That's a lot of money.
$450. You can get a piece of the turf after World Cup is all said and done.
That's a lot.
Yeah. But I guarantee people will buy it.
Yeah. People bought, what'd they say? That guy last week who had the garbage from Taylor Swift sold out?
Sold out. In a matter of seconds.
I just don't understand what's wrong with people.
Garbage, y'all. It's garbage. And you don't even know if it belongs to anybody there.
But what is it? It's air. I mean, it's like
well, the air too. But this is that got taken down. I think eBay was like, all right, come on.
But the garbage, like you were buying it, like
and everything was $25 a piece. It was all set at one price.
If you don't have anything to do with your money, come to 3071 Continental Drive and give it to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's basically what you're doing.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy the amount of money.
You don't know who the trash belonged to. You don't know what celebrity, but people were buying it. And I guess it was $25. I'm like, me. But yeah, it turns out that soccer fans, the ones that are visiting the U.S. for FIFA World Cup, have given a boost to a lot of singles in the host cities. A new datingadvice.com survey was asking adults living in those 11 U.S. cities and to see how their dating games, their lives, have seen a major improvement during the tournament.
I'm sure.
And yes, a lot of them are probably just one-night stands because they're going home, right? They're just hookups.
Oh, you never know. You might fall in love and get married.
But they said that nearly half of these people have gone on a date or hooked up with World Cup visitors.
Nice.
They're utilizing Hinge and Tinder because people sign up and they blow up right there and you can see who's, and especially people who are coming from different countries, they're accessing it too because they want to hook up as well and they want to, just kind of get to know the American way. But they said that their dating activity has increased significantly since the tournament has started. They said dating apps have been a way to connect with 80% have matched with someone on the apps during the World Cup. Tinder.
Bernie,
yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but G-Man wants to know if you have any stats on Grindr.
No Grindr on here, unfortunately.
He's back from Vegas.
Only Tinder. I'm sorry. But yeah, they saw a 47% boost in activity in the 16 host cities in U.S.
Because people know they're just looking to get banged.
Yeah, U.S., Mexico, and Canada. The top one, though, for hookups, interesting enough, was Kansas City. Kansas City is the one where people were like hooking up on these apps. Then we have, they said Seattle, Philly, Boston. They report that the tournament has made their city more fun to be single as well. So
not surprised.
It's going to end soon, y'all. So take advantage of it, I guess.
You only got 3 more games. I mean, you see somebody that's comes over from anywhere. They're here for a limited time, and you figured, hey, we could hook up, and if they want to meet you.
Yep. But the biggest increase in dating or hookups during the tournament, Kansas City, number 1, 86% increase. Houston, 74. Miami at number 3 was 69%.
I would think that was one.
And then Boston and Atlanta.
It was definitely weird being in Vegas, and I was looking at the TV. I'm like, oh, it's the Hard Rock in Miami. Look at that. I'm like,
oh, yeah. The stadium, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's definitely. And when you go out there, I mean, when you're in Vegas, it takes you a little while to adjust your mind, even when you land. First thing I do, you got to change your clocks, obviously, watch whatever you have on you. But it's just a different mindset because you're like, hey, man, I just lost 3 hours.
But that place looked electric, the Hard Rock, that day.
Yeah, it really did.
Oh, yeah, the stadium? Yeah, it was mobbed. Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I know people who went. They said it was insane. Hot as you can't believe because there's never a football game that time of year. And it was the middle of the day. It was probably over 100 and something degrees on the field. But they said the outpouring of fans on both sides was unbelievable. I had a couple of friends who went. They said it was great. Very, very expensive. It's extremely. He said worse than the Super Bowl. But he never went to a soccer event, World Cup, and he wanted to go.
What did I say? Some of the finals tickets were going for like $33,000.
Oh, yeah.
That's
More.
insane.
Oh, yeah. Saturdays, there was people buying tickets $15,000 and $18,000.
That's insanity.
Crazy.
Yep. 47142 started off with Real Radio. That's a text line in front of me. Says the kid that was with the man who got attacked by the buffalo, he was wearing a number 14 Dolphins jersey.
Was he really?
So there was it was either Landry, Fitzy, or Grease. Which player do you think? And of course, Florida shows its face in Yosemite. It was Yellowstone. And Buffalo is just warming up to kick the Dolphins' ass.
Wow.
I'm going to bet the Bills right now. It's an omen.
It probably is. And you'll probably win.
Uh,
So that'll be it's crazy. I had a crazy bet on Saturday. Me not paying attention. England played. So I kept telling Johnny, we're going to bet New England. And he's like, Greek. It's not New England. It's England.
Just England.
Yeah. So a 4-teamer we had.
How'd that go?
Well, the other two teams were New England and the Rams. It was
Okay.
Argentina and the Rams. It was New England and I think Norway. So I think it went 3 out of 4, which isn't bad. But it wasn't what you needed, obviously.
Yeah, I'm not following.
I'm not following either.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention. So we were talking about a 14 parlay.
Yeah.
So instead of saying England,
Yeah.
You were saying New England.
I was saying New England.
Okay.
And then Argentina, and then somebody else threw us something in. I thought he said the Rams. He's like, he's not betting the Rams. He's not betting New England. So it was a 14 parlay. Actually, I think the first 2 parts won. I think the first 2, and the other one was New England and the Rams. First week of the NFL.
Oh. So you got to wait.
Yeah, you never know. It might not be around.
So I don't know what's going on. Maybe, Dom, you have an answer to this. They said, it's our girl from, or Kara. She said, hello, glad everyone's back. Just wondering why we're not hearing the keywords being announced. I see on the website it started at 9. Could you give us the keywords and maybe let someone know? I've really been trying to win every time. I want you guys to win because she knows if she wins, we win. So I don't know what's going on with that. Dom, if maybe we'll just
I don't
ask
see
somebody.
any, but I could go ask the boss for sure.
Yeah, like if anybody else has had an issue with it. And the 11 o'clock keyword I can give you guys right now. Today is Monday. 11 o'clock keyword was bonus. So take bonus and enter it realradio921.com. And I'll try to give you those hour keywords throughout the Penthouse just in case. But yeah, we'll make sure. If anybody else has an issue, like if you're not hearing it like Carol, please let us know so we can get it fixed.
There it is, people. And also in Vegas this weekend was the big fight between Bam and Hero, 2 Miami Heat players. Everybody was talking about that. Don't understand Bam. I really don't. I like him. He's a good player. But Hero was saying some stuff. You guys are not 15 years old. Like, you're going to punch somebody over that? Doesn't make sense to me. But maybe something else was said, and he just lost his temper, obviously. But everybody was talking about that this weekend. And actually, Bam got in more punches than McGregor did, which was crazy. But, yeah, that's a bad thing. I mean, it really is.
Oh, yeah.
They were and supposedly they were very close when they were together. But I guess when Hero got traded, he was pissed. And he said, like, Bam's the favorite. And they had to end up having words. And Bam's a big dude.
From when I was at the Omnia nightclub, I told you I ran into people from the Toronto Raptors back office. And from what they said, it was a hard punch. And they also said that the Kawhi deal will go through soon enough.
Yeah, I know. They're speculating. They're going to look into it. Yeah, they're going to look into it. That deal's not going to get stopped. They're just investigating it. And they're investigating it more on the side of the Clippers, obviously, not Toronto. Toronto didn't do anything wrong. But I think it'll go through. It is the Penthouse. It is Real Radio. It is a Monday. I hope you guys had a good weekend as we get further and further into July and get closer and closer. I know everybody's talking about counting the days down for college and pro football. Remember, we are the home of the Florida Gators. We'll come back with a trifecta and so much money. I mean, so much more.
And money.
And money. And money.
We got money, too.
Yeah, we got money, too. We'll be back. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
I'm wearing a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel shirt, and I forgot one time and walked her around the neighborhood.
Oh,
and I said,
what a loser.
Walking a dog with the dog breed shirt on is so lame.
The News Junkie, weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Let's see what's up with traffic. on Real Radio.
Your morning drive on I-95 and the Turnpike is going to be trouble-free and up to speed in both directions, but heads up over on Hypaluxo Road heading east and westbound at Military Trail as traffic lights are working incorrectly. That's traffic. I'm Jamie Nunez.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Earn points like a pro anywhere you go on eligible purchases with the new My Lowe's Pro Rewards American Express card. Plus, save 5% every day on eligible purchases at Lowe's. Subject to credit approval, exclusions and restrictions apply. Visit Lowe's.com/business credit.
It's the Greek for Tito's Handmade Vodka, distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas. Since the mid-90s, Tito's comes in standard bottle with a simple paper label, so all you pay for is the high-quality vodka inside. Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. It's the best, known for great vodka, giving back, and doing good things for dogs. Distilled and bottled by Fifth Generation Inc., Austin, Texas, 40% alcohol by volume. Savior responsibly.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
Together, we're Anajar and Levine.
If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Worried about inflation, market volatility, or the weakening dollar? More Americans are turning to physical gold and silver to help diversify their retirement savings. Right now, receive up to $25,000 in free silver with a qualifying purchase. Call 888-447-7857 now to speak with a gold specialist. That's 888-447-7857. Again, call 888-447-7857. Not a financial advisor. Precious metals involve risk. Free silver offers a 10% bonus in silver on qualifying purchases of premium mint coins. $10,000 minimum purchase required. Bonus silver capped to $25,000 and credited to customer account. See goldencrestmetals.com for full terms.
Performance matters in intimate moments. Don't let ED ruin them. This is Jeff for the Atlantic Men's Clinic, and I want to assure you that if you're like the vast majority of guys, you don't have to suffer with ED anymore. In fact, you might be pleasantly surprised at how the right treatments could positively impact your love life. At the Atlantic Men's Clinic, our advanced medical therapies go far beyond pills. We have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases, and we offer specific and combinative treatments that can dramatically enhance both your performance and your stamina. You could even last up to an hour or more and bring a far greater level of intimacy to both you and the one you love, perhaps performing like you haven't in years. So call us today and find out why our advanced treatment strategies offer so much more. Your first visit includes blood work and a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. Call 877-455-7300 or go to AtlanticMen'sClinic.com. Atlantic Men's Clinic, advanced medical science to improve men's lives.
Hi, I'm David Shiner with the Shiner Law Group. And after an accident, you want a law firm that you can trust. And at Shiner Law Group, thousands of people, just like you, have trusted us to deliver real results. I don't want you to take my word for it. I want you to go online and read the reviews. For nearly 25 years, our community has trusted me and my team because we show up and we fight for our clients. So if you're involved in an accident, you deserve more. Pick up the phone and call me today, and let's see what we can get you for your case.
800-364-4444. Shiner Law Group. You deserve more. You're in an accident, had injuries. Shiner Law is there for you to get what you need. We offer you the Shiner free guarantee. Just call up Shiner. 800-364-4444. Shiner Law Group. You deserve more.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textingterms.us. Texting enrolls you for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply STOP to opt out.
Do you have caregiving experience as a parent, teacher, nanny, coach, or in another similar role? Hop Skip Drive is looking for experienced caregivers who want to help students in their community by driving them to and from school. Earn competitive pay for the ride you complete, all while helping your community. If you have your own vehicle that is no more than 15 years old, a clean driving record, and caregiving experience with children, you could become a Hop Skip Drive care driver. Just text LEARN to 323232 to get started right now. Hop Skip Drive gives you the flexibility to set your own schedule and earn competitive pay. It's simple. Drive in your free time and make a real difference for students right in your neighborhood. Don't wait. Text LEARN to 323232 right now. Text LEARN to 323232 and start earning boosted rates per ride during Hop Skip Drive's welcome promotion period. That's LEARN to 323232. Text LEARN to 323232 now.
Make sure your family is well taken care of with life insurance. Protect your phones, laptops, and more with electronic device insurance. And cover your furry friends with pet health insurance. Round out your protection with life, phone, and pet health insurance from Progressive Insurance.
For more information about contests on this station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose. And millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
This is Sarah Spain with the latest from iHeart Women's Sports.
Presented by Novartis.
Kelsey Mitchell scored 27 points to lead the Indiana Fever past the defending champion Las Vegas Aces Sunday night, 109-75. Mitchell became the 5th player in WNBA history to score at least 25 points in 6 straight games. Teammate Aaliyah Boston added 19 points and 11 rebounds in the win. For more women's sports stories, subscribe to Good Game with Sarah Spain on iHeart Podcasts. iHeart Women's Sports Network is brought to you by Novartis, makers of Kisqali Ribociclib, supporting all women who strive for more in sports. We recognize the importance of dreaming big. Visit Kisqali.com. That's KISQALI.com to learn more.
The semifinals are set for the 2026 FIFA World Cup.
That is a wondrous goal!
4 teams hoping to hoist the trophy for their country.
Spain heading to the semifinal!
And the only place to listen to every remaining game for free
is the iHeartRadio app.
What a moment in the tournament!
Fox Sports and iHeartRadio bring you all the action, no matter where you are.
The biggest games are yet to come. Don't miss a moment.
The referee blows the full-time whistle!
Download the free iHeartRadio app now.
Where the takes are hot and the vibe is chill.
It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Yes, it is the Penthouse on Real Radio, 921-1017 on a Monday. A little hot today, so be careful out there. Wear your bikini. Dom's in the house.
I'll get my bikini on for you.
Okay. Francis is in the house.
It is but like you said, it's hot. It is miserable. So yesterday, I know you have a trifecta to get into. It was my girlfriend's birthday, and we had.
He doesn't care about the trifecta now.
But we had brunch at this place called La Marina. Oh, it's very nice on the water by Rybovich, and all of us were just so hot because they don't have inside. It's all outdoor seating with fans, but it's on the water, so you think you get a breeze. Zero breeze. We're all fanning ourselves with menus, all of us. We only stayed. We had a couple appetizers and left because it was so miserable. So then we go to the Moose. Because it's up to $320,000. So we wanted to get our tickets in, see who won. We go there. AC is completely broken. And there were people packed in there. So we're like, there was no reprieve from the heat. So we're like, oh my God. So then we were there. We're like, all right, we'll wait. We had to wait like 45 minutes for them to pull the number. Nobody won. Obviously, my name wasn't pulled either, but nobody won. So it's still going. It's rolling over. And then from there, we go to Square Grouper, of course, outside. It was just like, I hung out for an hour and I was like, I got to go home.
You're so hot.
It was, it's just not fun. It's not fun to be outside.
I can't imagine. Yes, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And everybody who's working out there right now, I feel so bad for you. It's just miserable.
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, it's just, but it's Florida. It's
Yeah.
July. What do you expect? I mean, I took that little walk
Just keeps
yesterday.
on getting hotter and hotter every year, I feel, though.
I was home. I was soaked. I was like, oh my God. Good
Yeah.
workout, though. Nobody beeped and picked me up.
Oh,
Whatever.
no, you got no beep beeps like Sarah?
Not going to be like Sarah. Like, whatever. It is the Penthouse on Real Radio on a Monday, start of weekend. Dom's back from Vegas.
I'm back.
If you bet against Dom not coming back on time, you lose. It's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creepy Trifecta.
So the Marlins finished out their weekend not good. They got swept by Cleveland, but I give them a B for their first half of the season. They played great ball, really, really good ball all around. Offensively, defense, great bullpen, bad finisher, but did so much better than most people anticipated. Home Run Derby tonight is on, but it's on Netflix, which totally sucks. Again, they're screwing the real fans. Fine line between hunger and greed, and man, the greed is there. I feel bad for people who don't have Netflix because the Home Run Derby's cool. From what I know, it's not on the four-letter network. I heard it's just on Netflix. So I could be mistaken, and maybe I am. And if I am, well, then that's good. But if I'm not, boo, Netflix. Over the weekend, there was the huge fight. That's right. McGregor fought, lasted a minute and a half, made $30 million. Dana White was questioned about it right away. He said, hey, man, it sucks. He got injured. I don't know what's going to happen. He hasn't spoke yet about it at all. I don't know if he's going to speak or wait. We'll see. But we'll see what happens. I mean, again, it's going to be interesting. I don't think it was hurt. He was hurt before. People are speculating that. Maybe he was. We'll never know.
I just put a post up on Real Radio's Instagram. It's of the walkout when he does he's taking off his shoes and he kind of awkwardly steps off, like when he was taking off his shoes.
I did see that over the weekend from a lot of people. People were saying this is the first sign, and people were talking about his knee hurt. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I can't, and nobody can confirm it. So if you can confirm it and nobody will be able to, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
I can give you one thing. That kick that he did right off the bat, the running out and giving that kick, Max even said, yeah, you practice doing that against your coach, running out and hitting a pad.
Yeah.
But it's different. Max moved to the side.
Sure.
So it made it, so that Conor had an awkward landing. He wasn't used to not hitting someone when he threw that kick. He was used to it hitting a pad, where when Max moved to the side, it caused such an awkward landing that was it right there.
I mean, he's the best showman since go back to the 70s with Muhammad Ali. I mean, he really is. He knows how to get the crowd excited. I had friends who were out there. They just said everywhere they went, they were talking about the fight. You were there. They said it was, but they were there for like 3 days. They said it was unbelievable. Price of tickets were crazy, $6,000 upper deck.
I heard it was out. You couldn't even. StubHub was totally sold out. Like at 2:00.
Yeah, I mean,
couldn't even get like a $10,000 ticket if you wanted.
And it was one way too. I mean, the guy who fought Max is good. But if you're not a UFC guy, you are, obviously. You knew about him, but most people didn't. It wasn't like a lot of other matches that you saw, mano a mano, like big fighters. It was just him.
Yep.
And he didn't fight for years, and he still rings the register.
Yeah, they're saying he needs surgery after this loss, is what I'm seeing on TMZ.
Well, that should make some people feel better. That he needs surgery and his knee really hurts. Because some people are like, was he faking, whatever. I mean, the only thing with an ACL, he walked out pretty far. Mm-hmm. And Kobe's like one of the only players they ever talk about, took a foul shot and made it to the side.
That's Achilles. That's different.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And the ACL, though, even it's a very serious injury. You're not supposed to be walking on it.
Oh, no.
Yep.
That's why a lot of people are like, did he really get hurt or whatever?
And I guess, because you said he's been silent. I guess he hasn't. I don't follow him, but I guess he's been active on social media.
Yeah, he made a post, but I mean actually, speaking and everything like that. I mean, again.
That's how people speak these days.
No,
through their social media.
Or they go to the press conference that, I went to see him.
Yeah, I mean, his obligation, he's going to probably get fined, it won't matter, is to speak at the press conference. They all have to do that in all sports, just like Serena didn't do it last week. And again, it's usually people that don't work, it doesn't work out, but that's part of your gig. You give me $30 million, I don't care what you want me to say, what you want me to do. I mean, and I'll paint the side of a building.
The fighting world, they get out of it by saying, oh, they need to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
That's the way they get out of it in the fighting world.
Yeah. I think he will comment eventually, but live or whatever, we'll see. But again, it just shows you our country where we're at, that we starve for sports. We starve for these big, big things in Vegas and celebrities. Same thing with Jay-Z when they showed everybody there. And it's social media to answer, like, I got to be there. I got to be there. And everybody's at the fight. You're different, Dom, because you have a job and you're doing it for your social media for work. But people are showing everybody. I got to be there. Same thing with Jay-Z. I see it all over the weekend. I'm here. And that's just life. Maybe because I always live my life differently and very quiet and mysteriously, and I don't want anybody to know what I'm doing. I'm different. But, man, that's part of the hype. I mean, that's why people do it. I mean, they showed one guy who didn't want to leave his seat. I don't know if you saw that. And he's like, I don't want to leave. I spent $2,000 for this.
Yeah. And it lasted 60 seconds.
Yeah. But the other thing with UFC, you have to remember, the main gig ended quick. But I didn't follow it like you, but everybody said the fights before were good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a total of 14 fights.
Yeah. But you're not paying for them. You're paying for McGregor.
Yep.
So, again, another chapter in UFC. Will they be fine? Yes, it doesn't matter, but they broke the unbelievable numbers again.
There was a rumor that the next thing they want to do is maybe the Allegiant Stadium, which Dana White is not a big fan of doing stadiums, but that's the next big thing. They want to try to fill the Allegiant Stadium.
Where the Cowboys play?
No, this is Vegas still.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if they get big fighters, they will. I mean, I think they will if they get decent fighters. And it's right there. So it's the whole Vegas thing. It's just like a couple years ago when the NBA draft was there. People love the Super Bowl. People love it. You go to Vegas, as soon as you say that one word.
Well, they're saying
boom.
the possible trilogy fight could possibly be there.
Oh man, McGregor, and if he fights again and you bet on McGregor, get your temperature checked. I mean, really, and that'll be the one he wins.
Wait,
I don't know if he should. Right?
G-Man, how about this? I ran into a guy while leaving, and he said he was at the fight 6 years ago when Conor broke his leg.
Yeah.
And his words were, at least that fight lasted 2 rounds. This, I didn't even get a minute.
Yeah.
But if they do a third one, well, he started promoting it right after the fight. Max, he went on and right. He goes, "Hey, can't wait for the third one." His wife's pretty easy on the eyes too.
Well, Max was like, "Oh, that was an easy $3 million. I didn't even have to, do much."
He got $3 million.
3 compared to Connor's 30.
Wow, that's so unbelievable. That's worse than Sharon Stone and De Niro in the casino. I mean, he got $14 million and she got $500,000. Man, that is bad. Ooh. It is what it is. But you got a lot of people out there watched it, paid for it, went to see, and I think that sucks. But if you bet on it, it sucks even more. Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by New York Prime. Always a great place. They get a great meal and make a good night a great night. And I wrote that, so don't take it from me. Peace.
So I guess, Holloway did have some things to say that were nice. And at first he joked. He said, I had the man weak in his knees.
Yep.
And then he said, I hope he's good. He's like, I know he's been battling some stuff. It looks like he's really been trying to change. He found God. He has kids in there. So during the fight, you could obviously tell his demeanor changed. And he said, shout out to the ref. I was trying to tell the ref sooner that he didn't think he was okay. And also, Conor McGregor's kids were in the front row.
Yeah.
So obviously, he's like, I didn't want to see, and have to take any unnecessary damage.
His kids
so
right there.
trying to stop the fight. But yeah, pretty crazy stuff. And like you said, I know a lot of people disappointed. And I know a lot of people are happy because people love to hate. And a lot of people are happy that this happened to him.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, it's like everything else. When you think like, ooh, I'm glad he lost. He don't care. Smoking a cigar today by his pool.
Yep.
And he made $30 million.
What did I say? $350,000 a second or whatever it was. Something stupid. He doesn't care.
But everybody gets into a spot with things like, ooh, I'm glad he lost, or I'm not going to go to that hotel because somebody's name's on it. It doesn't affect them. If that's where you want to put your energy and your anger, that's great, but it don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it really doesn't. You think he's saying today, ooh, some guy in Jupiter, Florida doesn't like me? He don't care. He's great. I mean, he really is. I mean, he might be like, this is unbelievable. Who knows if we'll fight again? If they fight again, they'll have people there. I don't know if it'll be as big, but they'll have people there. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. You could also text us at Real Radio 47142. Whatever you like. It's a Monday. We'll throw out topics as the day goes on. But you guys can ask us anything or bring anything up. Maybe today's show or last week's show.
47142, start off with Real Radio, says, when you go to Vegas, you don't lose 3 hours, Greek. You gain 3 hours.
Whatever.
Only coming back do you lose the time. They want to let you know. Then we have...
You lose 3 G's.
We have Franny or Dom. Write this down. I don't have a pencil. It says Heritage Auction, 548 South Quadrille. The number is 561-396-1200. They said the Nipper painting is an original Barud, I don't know, with authentic corporate pedigree because of Big Steve. That painting sold for $60,000 at auction. That's a fact. Fair retail for that price or for that piece starts at $75,000. These aren't guesses. These are facts. I've researched. The best auction house is right here in West Palm Beach. Call today.
All right. What's the number?
396-1200.
561.
There you go. They said regarding the Nipper painting, Greek could be losing his ass again by the end of October with that Nipper cash.
By the way, if this does work out, I will tell you there will be a reward for this gentleman.
There you go.
And it'll be very nice. Very nice. Thank you very much for doing this. 561-396-1200. Let's call him right now on the air.
Hold on.
Hey, buddy, how much for Nipper? What do you think there, buddy? Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. I appreciate it, and I am going to definitely call them today and see if the Nipper painting's worth it. I don't think it's worth anything, but you never know what's going to happen.
You never know. I mean, they're saying that they've seen it. Sold auction if it's the same kind.
A little tip for you, if you get pulled over by the police, don't hand them your American Express Platinum card.
Or get out of the car.
Yeah. Give them your license.
Or that. So this is a fun little conversation. You guys can play along. 47142. Started off with Real Radio. So guys, what is the first thing that you do when you are no longer interested in a woman?
Figure out how much money I spent on her.
So no, that's not what we're talking about, G-Man. Like, how do you get her away from you, basically, is what it is. Like, how, if you're one who doesn't like that whole, like, cut it off and I'm just breaking up with you, how do you slowly make them turned off by you is basically what it is. So they said, what is the first thing you do when you're no longer interested? Somebody says, I start being really clingy. They said it's an instant turn off for women.
Really?
Really clingy. This one, I personally noticed that I converse and initiate conversation less, just about anything. This is behavior I see in myself before I either address issues in the relationship or break it off. So they just kind of just get really reserved and stop talking or asking questions. This I hit on her sister.
Oh, terrible.
What somebody said. But what do you guys have? Is there ever a time where you're just kind of done with somebody or you just lost it, their attraction, the feeling, whatever it was, and you didn't want to just cut it off completely? So you did things to break it off. Somebody said, my body language reflects it. I don't get close. I don't flirt. No touching. All the other indications of attraction. It can be difficult sometimes, he was like, but they definitely get the hint.
All right, so you want them not to be into you, correct?
Yes.
All right, so I don't give one of my answers. You're like, no, pay attention. So I'm going to say this, and this is just throwing it out there. You want the girl not to be into you anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell her you got a sexual disease.
Oh. All right. Fair enough.
Hey, it's about scoring a touchdown.
Yeah,
It's
but
not how.
the issue with that is that it's a small world. She might tell a lot of people that. And then you might have a hard time getting
Tell her you have a kid on the way.
getting other people.
Kid on the way, so would somebody else you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends.
She probably think different then.
Yeah.
If you want to just get her off your back, that will do
tell
it.
her you're broke, you lost your job. You bet $35,000 on McGregor. There's ways. I mean, it should be that you are able to just tell the person, like, hey, this isn't working for me, and I'm not happy anymore.
Somebody said abandon her on a mountainous hiking trail. I'm like, no.
Oh, that's real.
Let's see. Somebody says, if they haven't busted out and it's just kind of new, the L word, they said, I tell her I think I'm in love with her, and she instantly loses interest.
Yeah, but those aren't guarantees, because some people to these things, like the clingy thing, he's right, but there are some girls that might like it. If you say to somebody like, I love you, they might be like, ooh.
You might get the I love you back, and you're like, oh, no. What did I do?
I was only kidding. We've talked about this just before. Do you feel like you have to say I love you if somebody says they love you first? Because you don't want to say, what's the famous line a lot of people say? I'm not there yet. I'm like, ooh, what do you mean you're not there yet? This girl said to me one time, she was like, you know what? I think I'm falling in love with you. She was, are you surprised? I said, I'm surprised it took you this long. 877-927-6969. It's a show, Dom. Dom losing a little steam at 11:48.
No, I'm losing you.
Losing a little steam.
He'll lose you. That's it.
Hey, you bitch. I bought you lunch at In-N-Out Burger. Give us a call. Get involved in the show. Anything you like, you guys can call up. Or you can text us at Real Radio 47142. How do you get somebody to be a little bit turned off on you? And both ways, male and female. If a girl, imagine a girl's like, yeah, you know what? I feel like having a 2-on-1 with another guy. What do you think, Don? Would that scare you? Would that push your way?
Yeah.
See? Fanny, what do you think? You think that's a good one?
I mean, sure. But some people might be into it, so you just never know.
A girl, they are, guys.
No, but a guy might be like, all right, cool. Like, you just never know.
No, you don't know.
Never know.
Yeah, I would say odds are most guys are not into that. They're just like, I'm going to go. But you guys tell us anything, male or female. How do you get rid of somebody when you're into them? And you'd be like, oh, I'm not really into you. What do you think? Let us know about that. There is a lot of different things that you could say. You shouldn't have to lie, obviously. Going broke is good. You could just be like, man, I'm broke. I got no money. See if they care. And then somebody might really love you, and they'll be like, okay. Dom, you have something?
Yeah, supposedly Conor McGregor did just come out with another post saying something in the terms of, all things work out for my good, all things possible for me because I am a believer, surgery, prehab, return to martial arts practice, go again, final fight contract.
All right, so what happens.
He's basically saying he's going to fight again.
One more.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think people are going to be in for that much hype. And that'll be the one he wins. Because that's just the way it goes. Everybody will get off him. Everybody will be like, he's done. He's got 2 broken legs.
Well, it won't be against Max then. They would have to throw him someone easy.
I don't know.
His last fight that he won now is almost 10 years ago now.
But they're even saying Dana White could be non-committal about him returning too.
Yep.
So Dana White might be like, no, I'm good. Like I just paid you a lot of money for nothing.
Well, in that term, but Dana
made a ton.
So
I mean,
he brings the numbers in. It was
Yeah.
the highest bought pay-per-view ever for UFC.
Yeah.
Paramount.
Well,
But they are
Paramount
saying,
in buys, yeah.
Like White said, there's a lot of unanswered questions right now when asking about if he is still.
And Dana's smart. He has to say the right things publicly because he can't be like, oh my God, beep, beep, beep. There's dump trucks pulling up the UFC. He's got to say it publicly. He loves him. He said, there's no better showman. And I said, talking to everybody last week, I said, he's the best. In this era, there's nobody better. Because again, he didn't fight somebody. Yes, he's a champion for UFC, but it wasn't like a huge name. You know what I mean? Like when he fought Mayweather a few years ago, that was those two guys. Just everybody knew, and they did such a great job. I give him that credit. I think UFC today is like, you know what? Let's buy subs for everybody. They're happy. Publicly, he's got to say the wrong. You know, he's got to say, I don't know what he's doing. They asked him, like, are you going to tell him to retire? It's time for him to retire. He goes, look, I could suggest it, but you know what? Fighters are usually with strong egos. He goes, and he's probably not going to want to retire. Who knows?
And I don't know if you guys saw this too about the fight that, of course, gamblers aren't happy with Conor McGregor. And they said, you know, unfortunately for him, he did sustain a pretty serious leg injury. But gamblers want the FBI to get involved.
Yeah.
So they think that there's shenanigans. And of course, it's always going to happen when you lose your ass. But fans who gambled on the fight are calling for the FBI to investigate, is what they're saying. They want to investigate McGregor for coming into the fight injured like that. They believe he was already injured before he went into the octagon. McGregor went on to issue a statement saying that the injury came out of nowhere, of course, but people aren't buying it. So I don't know if the FBI is going to do anything about it, but they are calling for him.
The boxing commission will probably look into it. But again, it's not going to change anything. And if you bet McGregor, and if you think, this is my opinion, nobody else's, that you're going to get your money back, you're not.
Well, it'd be probably the Nevada Gaming Commission. That would be the one.
The boxing commission. Yeah, so I said. I mean, they're going to look into it, but I don't think you're going to get your money back. You already put, when you're betting in Vegas, you put your money up. Now, if you want to hold on to your ticket and put it in a draw and maybe think down the road they might be like, ooh, we're going to give you something back. No way. I don't see it. And 92% of people on him. I mean, it was crazy. And the odds were big, which I agree, but it was more that 24 hours hype. And just like the Super Bowl, the big bets come in just before.
$900K came in on Max Holloway within the last 10 minutes before the fight went on.
That was that guy, which was a great win for him, but he was still 9-3. Not a good smart. If you're a gambler, that's not a good investment. I'm sorry, it's not. But I'm saying for the people, it was even money, so you got more back. So if you put up 100, obviously you got to 170, but everybody was slamming him. And one of my friends told me, he goes, I was in line Greek. He goes, there must have been 15 deep when I was in line. Not one person bet Max. He bet the under in the fight, 4.5 rounds, and that's what he bet. But he's a great showman. I mean, that's what it's all about. And people, like I said, people consume it. People want to know. Yeah, people are pissed. Of course you're pissed. You lose. Steinbrenner, show me a good loser, I'll show you a loser. Who's happy? I mean, it makes no difference to me if he lost in the first round or the third round. You're just more pissed because you feel like you got screwed. You know what I mean? Like, oh, man, what did I bet? And should he have had it told he was hurt? I guess. I mean, that's up to UFC if they knew. That's what they're really going to investigate, the UFC. Now, if McGregor told them, you know, a couple of days before, like, hey, I'm hurt, and they were like, all right, like that other post you showed me.
Your buddy Josh Cohen suggesting that.
Yeah, I mean, and Josh is whatever. I mean, you know, you really can't put anything out there unless you know. I mean, Dana White knows, and that's the only person who knows. Everybody else, just like LeBron, it's an opinion. And one thing in our life today, nobody has facts. Dana White knows. If Dana White put out that facts, I'm believing him. I'm not believing anybody else. I'm sorry. It's just for you to get clicks, which is fine, but you can't prove it. There's no way you can prove it. McGregor knows, and he knows. But if McGregor told him, and there's any kind of, you know, something, and these guys are smart enough. He's not going to put in a text to Dana White Thursday like, hey, I'm hurt. You know what I mean? Then that's different. But if not, they're going to be like, you know what? He was fine.
Well, the going to the hospital a couple of days beforehand doesn't look good.
He did go to a hospital, but like I said to you again, and I'm not debunking anything. I'm just saying the other side, looking through a different lens. He could have went for something else. It didn't have to be the knee. Could have been a shoulder.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Any injury, he had to disclose. So.
Yeah. I mean, they do it. They know what they're doing. They're smart. The other thing with that hospital thing is that I don't buy is I saw the video, and it wasn't like he was hiding. Like, if you want to hide to go to a hospital, you go in a back door in an SUV, all tinted out. He walked right out.
Yeah.
So to me, like, I mean, these are the things you got to think of both ways. If you're hiding something, I don't know. It's like the guy who's cheating on his wife and he has the table in the front of the restaurant because he's like, we're just friends. I wouldn't be in the first table. If he was hiding that, he would. And the doctor would come to him, by the way. If they were using a hotel room, he'd call up some doctor and say, send them over, and some guy would check. This is the way mine works. Mine does, but I know everybody's pissed and the conspiracy and it's fixed and it's that and it's that. And maybe it is. I don't know. But I can tell you this. Only Dana White or McGregor can tell you he was hurt. That's it. Everybody else is speculation and trying to put the dots together. If you want to listen to that, that's fine. But it's not getting your money back.
Oh, yeah.
That's the end day. I mean, you're bitching because you want your money. It's not happening. I don't want to be reality checked, but you know what? Come see, come si. Ciao, baby. It is the Greek. It is Francis. It is Don back from Vegas. Hour 2 in the books. Can he make 2 more? Woo! We'll see what happens.
3 more, technically, right?
No, G-Man took
Oh, just kidding. You can dump that if you want.
There's no sports today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I
Got
have
it.
to go.
I wasn't filled in.
Yeah. And well, I don't talk to you a lot because I know the more I talk to you, the more you get annoyed.
Well, no, it's fine. I mean, I'm not part of that, so why you wouldn't tell me?
Come on.
I have a charity event. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Download the app and then take us anywhere. Except maybe there. Get it from your app store. Search for iHeartRadio. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Your morning drive on I-95 and the Turnpike is going to be trouble-free and up to speed in both directions, but heads up over on Hypaluxo Road heading east and westbound at Military Trail as traffic lights are working incorrectly. That's traffic. I'm Jamie Nunez.
This report is sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone. It's time to say goodnight to that check engine light with the free AutoZone Fix Finder service. It'll help troubleshoot the likely cause of your light for free, so you can drive with peace of mind. Restrictions apply. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Hey, it's Franny, and can I tell you something that's been on my mind? I almost didn't go to Life Imaging. I kept thinking, I'm fine, I'm healthy, I work out, I eat great. But thank goodness I went anyways. That quick scan, no needles, no dyes, no getting undressed, showed I had heart disease, and I didn't even know. It completely changed how I look at my health. This July, while everyone's celebrating freedom, I'm celebrating something else. The freedom of finally knowing what was going on inside my body instead of just hoping everything was okay. Early detection really can save lives. Life Imaging is offering a free heart scan valued at $699 with a few minimum requirements. While you're there, ask about their full body cancer screening for the ultimate peace of mind. You can do both scans in under 10 minutes. So from your cell, call pound 250, say the word free heart scan. That's pound 250, just say free heart scan. And while you're there, ask about their full body cancer screening.
Looking for an unforgettable family weekend? Head to the South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center July 18th and 19th for 2 amazing air-conditioned events. The Reptile and Exotic Plant Mega Show features rare exotic plants, tropical fish, live coral, turtles, lizards, and exciting animal presentations. Next door at the Florida Fruit Festival, you can shop for fresh Florida favorites like mangoes, avocados, mame sapote, fruit trees, and more. Free parking at the Reptile and Exotic Plant Mega Show and Florida Fruit Festival. Details at southfloridafair.com.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Gold has hit record highs, and many Americans are discovering they can move part of their existing IRA or 401k into physical gold and silver without paying taxes or penalties. It's called a rollover, and Golden Crest Metals helps investors do it every day. No cash out, no complicated paperwork, no hassle. Golden Crest is a nationally recognized precious metals firm seen on Fox Business 1K into physical gold and silver without paying taxes or penalties. It's called a rollover, and Golden Crest Metals helps investors do it every day. No cash out, no complicated paperwork, no hassle. Golden Crest is a nationally recognized precious metals firm seen on Fox Business and CNBC with an A- BBB rating and 5-star reviews. Plus, right now, receive up to $25,000 in free silver with a qualifying purchase. Call 888-447-7857 now for your free information kit and speak with a gold specialist. That's 888-447-7857. Again, call 888-447-7857. That's 888 888-447-7857. Golden Crest Metals is not a financial advisor. Precious metals involve risk and are not suitable for all investors. Free silver offer consists of a 10% bonus in silver applied to qualifying purchases of premium minted coins. Minimum purchase of $10,000 required. Bonus silver capped to $25,000 and credit is in addition to customer account. Free IRA storage subject to qualifying purchase tiers. See goldencrestmetals.com for full terms and conditions.
Summer of fun. Minor League Baseball action continues at Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium for Soccer Night, Saturday, July 18th, and Christmas in July, Saturday, July 25th. Stop by the ticket office or visit RogerDeanChevroletStadium.com to get your tickets.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose. And millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Hot and hazy as we go through our Monday once again. Temperatures in the low 90s across the area. Feeling like the triple digits when factoring in the humidity. We will see some thunderstorms returning as we head into the later part of the afternoon as well. 1 or 2 storms could become severe with gusty winds as our main threat. We're back in the 90s again tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Make sure your family is well taken care of with life insurance. Protect your phones, laptops, and more with electronic device insurance. And cover your furry friends with pet health insurance. Round out your protection with life, phone, and pet health insurance from Progressive Insurance.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
France and Spain meet tomorrow in Arlington, Texas as the World Cup semifinals begin. Spain scored in the final minutes last week to beat Belgium in the quarterfinals.
Here's Kivasi. Can he walk Kivasi? Oh, he smelled the keeper and they score!
In the other semi on Wednesday, Harry Kane and England will face off against Lionel Messi and Argentina in Atlanta.
Download the iHeartRadio app for live Fox coverage of every game.
From the barstool to the broadcast. Let's do it.
This is the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Yeah, I'm not hearing the keyword.
Yeah, I didn't hear it there either.
Yep. All right, so I'll let you guys know. Sorry about that because we got to let the big boss know what's going on, but we are giving away $1,000 once again, and I know you want it. I know everybody wants to score $1,000. So we give you a keyword at the top of the hour. You take the keyword, you enter it realradio921.com, and it looks like we're actually going to be the ones doing the work, giving you the keyword. So we are at, what is this, 12 o'clock? The keyword is rich. Take the word rich and enter it realradio921.com. That's RICH to realradio921.com.
There it is, boys and girls. Rich, RICH. Maybe the keywords were just now downloaded in the system, and I'm sure they'll be adjusted and be working.
I'm letting the big boss know now.
Yeah, let him know. Say, do your job, bro. Thompson.
She can say that. I'm not going to send that text.
Oh, no. Franny can do it. We can't.
Well, I'm just saying the keywords. Just saying that we don't have keywords.
You're not going to say do your job?
No.
Okay. We got some facts of fun facts. Meow.
It's Brandy's fun facts.
You can let her, finish sending the text, too. I'll help you out, Brandy.
Things done. Thanks.
G.
He don't care.
He doesn't care. He's sending his own text now. What are you texting?
I was like, let me send a text to the boss. If you're like, here, Franny, work.
Yeah. What are you busy texting over there, mister?
Oh, boy.
You want to read I'll read my text.
10K on this.
Oh, there's roulette now on Hard Rock.
Yeah.
Tell the kids at the hospital I'll be there at 3:30.
Whatever.
Yeah, right.
All right. So
I give inspirational speeches on Mondays.
That's when they let you talk to the kids here, right?
They never let me talk because they're jealous.
today is the 13th all day long. Holidays. Bean and Frank's Day, which I always thought was Frank and Beans. It's Embrace Your Geekness Day.
Dom.
Fool's Paradise Day. Barbershop Music Appreciation Day. It's Go West Day. So yeah, all these holidays suck. So I'm just going to give you out random fun facts for today. Let's see for your random fun facts. Technically, bananas aren't grown on trees.
Really?
Even though you're like, what? The banana plant is sometimes called a banana tree, but it's actually an herb. Who knew? Since it was a succulent stem instead of a wood one.
You don't see a lot of banana trees, though.
What the? Who the? What? What? You see them everywhere in Florida.
No, yeah, I see them.
I don't see them.
Oh my God.
You just don't know what you're looking for at G-Man.
Well, because he also lives like in a townhousey kind of thing where there probably isn't just.
But even my house, we had big palm trees, but I didn't see like
I see banana trees everywhere.
Really?
You probably just don't know where they look.
You have a better life than me.
Well, Dom sees them too.
Well, forget Dom. He sees a lot of things after he goes to the
Well, and they're not trees now. Now we know it's not. The inventor of the ATM.
Oh.
What? Wanted to use 6-digit pins, but when he ran the idea by his wife, she could only remember 4 digits. And because of her so-so memorization skills, it's been 4 digits ever since.
That's awesome.
So we ran it by her, and she was like, yes, that 6 is too many numbers, just 4. Amelia Earhart. She was in an open marriage where both she and her husband could have sex with other people. It was her idea because she considered marriage, quote, foolish and faithfulness, quote, medieval.
Now, this was years ago, correct?
And it's all right, lady. If you consider it foolish and medieval, then why'd you get married? Yeah.
I mean, like, that was in like the 40s? I mean, because nobody probably talked about it then. I mean, even today, I know it is a little bit more liberal with people. But if you say to somebody, like, you have an open marriage, it's still pretty, like...
Little taboo. Well, there she did.
Not taboo. You're just... I would be surprised.
I think it's still taboo. And I get what you're saying. Like, especially back then, it was probably way more taboo. But she made those quotes.
Well, she was always flying
around,
too.
I love it. Faithful, medieval, and she thought that marriage was foolish. But that's the thing. Why'd you do it? The guy was rich? Oh, paycheck?
Ooh. Franny beat me to the punch.
Google sees the biggest spike in people searching for hangover cures on January 1st.
No kidding.
November 1st.
Do you have any
the day
answers?
After Halloween is November 1st. The day after Halloween is 2nd.
Wow, I'm surprised about it. I would think the day after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And for hangover, and I've talked to so many people about it, and obviously, Dom, you've drank, and Franny has drank. It doesn't really matter the individual, like something, and there's really no cure.
No.
I mean, there is no cure.
There's no cure.
I mean, because if it was,
But people, everybody's hangovers are different.
Yeah, you could be a gazillionaire if there's a cure.
Of course. This is interesting. I heard it's a good show, The Americans, but they said the CIA had to approve every episode of that FX show, The Americans, about Russian spies living undercover in the U.S., just to make sure they didn't reveal any classified information on the show. Yep. And this is one we talked about on the Gator. Jason brought it up, but I had no idea. Did you know Philadelphia is literally powered on burning money? So the Federal Reserve in Philadelphia takes money that's too worn out to be in circulation.
Tell them to send it to me.
And it can't be in circulation. So it sends it to local power plants where it's burned for electricity.
Oh, that would make me
So they literally run
sick.
on money.
That would make me sick if that was my job.
Mm-hmm.
You lighten it up, you're like, no!
Yeah, no, that's pretty wild. I just learned that one too. And we'll just leave it there for your fun facts.
Great job there, Francis. Again, I want to shout out to an individual who sent Franny a text about the nipper painting I have. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. There's so many acts of kindness by a lot of you people that listen to the show every day, and we really do appreciate it. There's no doubt about it. Dom, who do you have?
I have someone on the phone that has a bone to pick with G-Man.
Whatever. Go ahead. Who?
I have Kelly on the phone.
Kelly, what's up?
Hey, Greek. I have a bone to pick with you. I'm Anthony's girlfriend.
Oh, nice.
I'm so all last week he's telling me Greek's probably going to be at Strikes in Boca to watch the fight, so we'll go get dinner in Boca and then go see the Greek.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, but call him, make sure he's going to be there first. So he calls you on Saturday when he's at work, and then he gives me a call after calling you, and he's like, change of plans. Greek's going to be at Monroe's watching the fight.
Yeah, he called me on the air.
No.
He called me on the radio.
Oh, on the radio? Okay.
Yeah, he didn't call me on. Yeah, he called me on the radio. Yeah, so go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So I'm like, oh, hell no, because I've never been to a club like that in my life, whatever. So, anyways, so change of plans. We go to get dinner at Bert and Max's in Delray. Shout out Buddha.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Buddha said that he came in a very young couple, so nice.
Yeah, he's awesome, and that's our new favorite restaurant, so we love that. And so we're leaving, and I agreed. I was like, okay, we'll go to Monroe's so you can see the Greek. So he's like, I can't show up to the Greek without a gift. So he's calling 10 different cigar shops trying to find your favorite cigars.
Oh. Wow.
And nowhere to be found. So we finally stopped at a cigar shop. He picked up a couple good cigars for you, and we went to Monroe's. And when we get there, he's looking around, but he's not looking at the girls. He's looking for the Greek. And you're nowhere to be found.
Oh, I was there.
And,
were you there?
I was in the back.
Okay.
I was in the back.
Yeah.
I was by the men's room. I was guarding the last men's room.
Man, and look at all, like, they went out of their way to find cigars and go specifically to go find you.
It's so nice. Next time you guys go.
And you were nowhere to be found, and he was so upset. And he just loves you so much, so we just had to call and let you know.
And this was your first time actually stepping foot in an adult entertainment establishment, so this was like a big deal, and you just let him down, G-Man.
Again, I'm going to be gin clear with this. First of all, you and Anthony are very, very, very nice. Next time you go out to dinner, Bert and Max's or New York Prima will be on me. Okay, for your guys that you guys, and I'm kidding, and because no, it'll be dinner on me because you guys are such big fans, and I really do appreciate it. Anthony's a sweetheart. I remember seeing you guys at New York Prime. I remember when you went down there.
Yes. He loves you. He loves seeing you. Anytime anytime we're in Boca and we go to dinner, he's like, let's stop at Strikes. Maybe the Greek's there.
Didn't I see you guys one night walking out of Strikes, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, we saw you there I think twice.
Yeah, that's right. I do remember seeing you and Anthony. It's so nice. Well, I'm glad you guys are still going strong. Thank you for making me feel special. Anthony is nicer to me than people I've paid rent for years. And so I really do appreciate him going out of the way. And again, next time you go to dinner, let me know it's on me, and I really appreciate it. And thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
You got a lot of spunk, too.
No problem.
Thank you so much, Kelly.
Have a good day. Bye.
Nice. She sounds adorable.
She's adorable. They're such a nice couple. And I'm glad because I never knew her name.
Now you know.
877-927-6969. What, isn't that nice? I mean, people out there, man, and I got to tell you, all the blanks in my life who haven't done anything for me, you goddamn takers, listen to these people, what they do. God.
G-Man.
Hi.
Now, for a split second there, did you get worried that it was your Kelly on the phone?
No, for
like
New
one
York?
of your exes?
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to see, because when I said I got someone with a bone to pick and that it's Kelly, I wasn't sure if you were to go,
No, the Kelly.
You know?
No, my ex, no. I know her, I'm going to say, over 35 years.
Yeah.
And no, she would go. She listens to the show.
I was going to say, you guys still talk, right?
Yeah, once in a while we do. She is a character. Unbelievable. I mean, I've tried to talk to her because she doesn't want to call, and I go, just call her one time. She'll give you stories. You will die.
I'm sure.
Stuff that I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Kelly, if you're listening, call.
And she's a maneuverer, too. Like, she's got this and that, this move, that move, and always angling. And yeah, she's fun. No, I didn't think it was that one. I didn't think so. I would have been shocked.
So this, everybody's so different. All right. So according to this texter, they say this. They're like, if you take 2 Tylenol before you pass out, you won't wake up with a hangover. You're welcome. Been there, done that. Didn't
Tried.
work.
Yeah.
So everybody's different.
Yeah.
Tried before going to sleep and after when I woke up. Didn't help.
I mean, we have somebody who talks about the patches. I can't remember the name of them, but they text multiple times, and I've tried them too. It helped a little bit. It did. But yeah, everybody's body is different. I know a girl who could go drinking all night, and then I'll see at 6 a.m. she's running on the beach. I'm like, how the hell are you doing this? How are you up and alive and running right now?
I dated
Some people are just all different.
Yeah, I dated somebody who would get smacked and drunk and drink a lot, and the next day they'd be fine.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't even know.
At the gym doing stuff, I'm like, oh my goodness.
If you're a girl and you wear guys' underwear to bed, put Vaseline under your eyes and mustard on your arm.
That sounds messy.
It might work.
Mustard on your arm.
Just throw it out there. Dom, are you feeling a little jet lag yet or no?
No, I'm all right.
All right, we're keeping a very high volume today for you. We're going to try to get you to 2 o'clock.
G-Man, I have a question for you.
Oh, God, don't make me give you a good lie.
All right, so what's the bigger scam?
Mm-hmm.
Dom's press pass or Conor McGregor this past Saturday night?
Well, you're dang. When I say a scam,
I'm kidding.
It's
Hey, I do stuff. I do work.
Yeah. It's tongue in cheek. Hey, I always, and the same thing with people I date, I've always told them that and taking advantage of me. Like, if you can see a situation and you can take advantage of it, power to you. It's mostly jealousy. I'm like, man, I never knew that. I never got a press pass ever. I don't want one because then the company will come back and yell at me for something. But I think it's great. But the McGregor thing, again, like I just said last segment, I don't know if you could call it a scam. We don't know if he was hurt. Now, until that comes out, then it's different. I don't think it's ever going to come out. I think it's going to go down like, oh, my God, what happened?
Or just a fight ending in the first 60 seconds because of an injury. Let's just say that.
Yeah, and if it did, then if he really got hurt, that's part of the thing. When you bet boxing in any capacity, I don't care, UFC, regular boxing, it could happen. I mean, it could happen. I think with him, that it's the second time and the amount of money and everything like that, I think it adds to it. Like years ago in sports, way before your time, like in the 60s, they never revealed what people made. Like even the NFL. Schedules, the contracts didn't go out. That changed over the years. And if that doesn't come out, it doesn't piss people off as much. But the gambling aspect is pissed. You're pissed for two reasons Saturday night. You went and spent a lot of money on a ticket, obviously. Same thing when you go to a concert and we hear people say they didn't play long. They feel like, hey, whatever it is, $500, $1,000, whatever for a ticket. And they're like, wow, like Jay-Z played every night 3 hours. Billy Joel has all the time, 3 hours. Springsteen. Like, I've never heard anybody complain about the concerts there, but it's the same thing with sporting events. But when you're going to boxing, even though you should realize that, you don't. Because you don't go for the fights before. Very few people go for that. They go, but they go for the big. You go because you're a fan, you're into UFC, and you want to watch it. You really like it. But most people show up about an hour before the fight, and they just check it out. So when you pay a lot of money, and if you bet, yeah, you're pissed. Because you also feel like a sucker. And nobody likes being a sucker. Nobody likes getting played. You know what I mean? You're driving home or you're going back to your hotel room. Imagine people who just flew for the weekend and spent like $6,000, $7,000 seats, bet a couple thousand, hotel, airfare. You're feeling like, I can't believe this. You do that for a Super Bowl, your team loses. You're pissed, but you got the whole game. You know what I'm saying? So you got what you did. When you feel, and it's in your personal life, it's at your job, when you feel you got duped, you know what? You're like, I got duped. I mean, that's just life. Everybody's going to be the same. Nobody likes to be screwed. I mean, you just don't. So I think when people look at that and they spend all that kind of money, they're like that. And every guy who went has a girlfriend or a wife and says, you went out there for what? You know what I mean? You got to deal with that. So,
I hope you're happy.
Yeah. So I get all that, but I don't think I can't say 100%. I'm going to say 99.9. You're not getting your money back. I mean, you're not getting your money back for the ticket, and you're not getting your money back for the bet. It's just not going to happen. Caesar's just going to put an email out there and say, by the way, we've looked at it.
We've already done all Conor McGregor bets.
Yeah. You guys. So what's the sense of bitching? See, I learned this in corporate.
People just like to bitch, though.
Yeah, I learned this in corporate America. Like, you could talk to your boss about something that you're right about, right? And it's not going to change, so why even say it? Like, you get to that point, it's a certain age when you're with that you look back, I'm going to say something, I'm right, but it's not going to change.
Who are you pointing at?
You. And he's just going to look at you and say, okay, this is what it is. So is it really worth bitching? I mean, if you're going to get your money back, then bitch. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. Or you could text us at Real Radio 47142. Come on again. What else you got? Jesus.
So this is, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I had one more question for him.
I think you're going to be tired tonight.
No. All right. I know you were interested in going to see the Ryan Garcia fight possibly in September. Would a fight in December possibly or January, UFC Allegiant Stadium, interest you?
Yeah, I guess. Yes and no. I'd rather go September because it's cold and then the whole pool's out. You know what I mean? And
cold in September?
In December.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd rather go in September because you can still go to a pool. In December, there's no pools. Can't work on my tan. I mean, so what am I out there for? I mean, December might be better because maybe we can go with Franny because September she's busy with stuff. So maybe that's it. But it's definitely an interest. I mean, that fight's going to be scrutinized too. Everybody's going to be talking about that when it happens. They're like, oh, we getting screwed again? Because he's fighting. But boxing's had that for 70, 80 years. Goes back to the 40s and 30s when people thought fights were canceled. I mean, fixed. Tyson, people used to get paid. The only difference with Tyson is that everybody bet on Tyson. Like, if you didn't bet on Tyson, there was something wrong with you because he just kicked everybody's ass in the first 2 minutes. And the odds were so high, but the most money a lot of casinos ever made was when he lost in Japan to Buster Douglas. And he was like 80-1. or 60-1 that night. Nobody bet on him, but he was going through his divorce.
Wait, but you do keep on saying boxing, and I'm curious, Dom, because you know a lot about UFC. Like, is the narrative the same? Do a lot of people in the UFC world believe that it is rigged? Like G-Man says, boxing. Everybody thinks that.
Rigged. They're just unsure if they're
legit.
If there was an injury, because they're supposed to disclose. There's supposed to be doctors checking on all this stuff for the UFC, and everyone's just like, there's too many stipulations. Like the thing, him stopping at the hospital. There's footage of him, wobbling on the walkout. There's just too many things that everyone's just like, it doesn't look, like he doesn't look consistent. Like people even said that he looked so calm walking out that he could have been on a pain, reducer, some sort of medication. Like he didn't look the normal Conor McGregor, super hyped running out or anything like that. He was so calm and posed that people thought maybe this is going to be over quick for some reason too.
Yeah, I mean, it's when I say boxing, I put UFC in boxing. It's not the same. You're right, but I mean, boxing as a sport has been scrutinized. It goes back to the Raging Bull.
And I was just wondering if the UFC has been scrutinized like that too.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to the Raging Bull with the movie with De Niro, where they said you lose this fight and then you win another one. That was like the myth. Horse racing is another one. They talk about tennis. These are sports that have had so much. The NFL in the last few years with there's so much money being bet. People say there's a script. There's a script. I didn't hear that 20 years ago. So, I mean, it's out there. But when, you get a little bit more the way it's going now, if 80% bets were on max, nobody would say anything.
Yeah.
They wouldn't care. I mean, you'd be like, great, it was fixed, good, we won. You never say why me when it's bad. You never say why me, when it's good, only when it's bad. So.
Well, a lot of people say why me when they're hungover, and we have a couple people texting in about that, about hangover. Like, why? Another person agrees. They said, yeah, Tylenol before bed works for me. This is a different one. They said, but if you read the label, it's not good to do. And I get that, especially mixing. A lot of times, if you do it too much with the alcohol and those pills, it's, your kidney and your liver, they have to process that, and it's not great. So somebody says, yes, the patches work. They have these hangover patches that they sell. And if you take Tylenol or any pill, if you've drank a bunch, yeah, you might not have a hangover, but keep that up for a few years, and you will 100% have either kidney or liver cancer. I don't know if you can go cancer all the way, but you cannot take over-the-counter pain meds and drink heavily. Your organs can't handle that for prolonged years. Even as few as 3 or 4 times a year, it can cause major health problems over multiple years. Facts. And I do understand problems, but I don't know if I'd necessarily go, you're going to get cancer from that.
That's pretty strong.
Your function, yeah. I mean, you're definitely kidney. I mean, you can go on dialysis, all that stuff, but yeah. And then with the liver, a lot of people who drink, they get cirrhosis of the liver. But they say back in the old days, I drove a tow truck on the turnpike when they had the old restaurants. One of the chain bars in Fort Lauderdale had a drink and drown night. Drink and drown. My buddies and I would get plowed. Next morning, my boss knew I was, they said would make me go to a restaurant and get some greasy eggs and sausage. Walking back to the gas station, I threw up in the bushes. I felt 100% better. All right, so eat greasy egg sausage, throw up, and there you go.
I know somebody.
And then that helps.
Swears by the IV thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but that's expensive.
It just hydrates you because, you're dehydrated the next morning after drinking. So that's basically what helps. Is it just instantly rehydrates you?
And now he swears by it. He's like,
a lot of people do, but it's pricey.
Yeah, and that's what I said. It is expensive. I think it's like $75 or $95. But he says I do it all the time, and I'm good to go right after that. But everybody's got a different thing. If it works for you, it works for you. I mean, it's one of the worst things I think people with drinking, but it doesn't stop people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just, and there's certain people. Again, I'm not a drinker, never was. But no, a lot of certain people can't drink certain alcohols. I've heard people say like, oh, brown alcohols knock me out, or vodka, or tequila, whatever it is, champagne. I don't know. It's just, everybody's different. So that's the whole thing. But if anybody, I'm sure they work on it every day, maybe to find a cure for hangovers, especially the liquor company the last couple of years that they've been getting their ass kicked because Gen Zs don't drink. So maybe there's something like that. But on your end, Dom smokes the mariucci, so do you ever get a hangover from that?
No.
Yeah.
No.
So that's could be another advantage for them as far as that. But, yeah, I mean, everybody's different. If you got a cure or something that works for you, let us know. 877-927-6969. Yes, Dom.
G-Man, who was in the ring longer, Conor McGregor or Sophie Cunningham?
Sophie Cunningham. That was the best thing for the WNBA.
Oh, yeah.
And I told everybody that. WNBA, nobody really cares about, but she was out there doing round one. Thank God she did round one because she wouldn't be there for round two. And Dana White, that's why he's successful. He sees the moment. Hey, you want to do it right now? Get up there. Gave her an outfit. She went up there, and everybody talked to her.
No, that's just what she had on.
That was her outfit?
That was her outfit.
Oh, I thought that was her ring outfit.
Nope.
Oh, well, then she looked great. She did. And I like her. I think she's cool. She's spunky. She definitely is. And but it was great for the WNBA. At first they were bitching, they were like whatever, but that's the only people going to talk about you. Nobody cares about the league. I'm sorry, they just don't. It is the Penthouse on Real Radio 921-1017. Make McGregor the commissioner. That's the number to call. You can text us at Real Radio 47142. Yes, Tom is back. So if you bet under over what he make it on time, he did make it on time, and he's doing a bang up job. Franny, you have something?
No, not at all.
I thought you had something. It is the Penthouse on Real Radio. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
I'm wearing a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel shirt, and I forgot one time and walked her around the neighborhood.
Oh,
Said,
what a loser.
Walking a dog with the dog breed shirt on is so lame.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival
Presented by Capital One
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena. Streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu. A weekend full of superstar performances.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com.
Shows, meals, drinks, even a roller coaster ride. All-inclusive 2-night stay at Luxor or Excalibur, starting at $330 for two. Visit MGMResorts.com.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
Accident in Delray, now off to the shoulder. It's I-95 southbound right before Atlantic Avenue. Florida's Turnpike looking good along the Palm Beaches. No major slowdowns or incidents. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com.
Fool, Ben Tyrod. What are you going to do? I'm way ahead of you. I'll be on RockAuto.com before you can even finish this commercial. He's right. RockAuto.com. Parts when you need them.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can choose the best coverage option for you. Because you know you. Like, you know that hiking isn't for you. Sure, it sounds nice to be in nature while exercising, but that's what a gym and houseplants are for. I mean, you don't even like walking upstairs. So why would you walk up a hill for miles? To what, end up high in the air? Come on, you know you're scared of heights. Only you know you. So get coverage options within your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Hi, everybody. I'm David Shiner, and I was born and raised right here in the Sunshine State. And for more than 20 years, I've had the privilege of representing my friends and my neighbors, people just like you, who are hurt in accidents through no fault of their own. So if you need legal help, contact our team of experienced lawyers and dedicated staff today. We're Neighbors Helping Neighbors, and we're here to help you get what you deserve. But I can't help you if you don't pick up the phone, so call today.
No recovery, no fees. Call my dad. 800-364-4444. Shine Yellow Grill. You deserve more. You were in an accident, had injuries. Shiner Law is there for you to get what you need. We offer you the Shiner free guarantee. Just call up Shine 800-364-4444. Shine Yellow Grill. You deserve more.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
Hey man, what's Hard Rock Bet giving you players?
If you win your first $5 bet, you get $150 in bonus bets.
$750? ¿Cuánto?
Oh, Was that Ronaldinho? Sounds like his first bet scored.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New customers bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Protect your retirement with gold and silver. Call Golden Crest Metals. 888-447-7857.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices West Palm Beach.
Attention, your chance to win an incredible travel promotion with Guarantee Media is here. We're giving away 4 days at an all-inclusive resort in Mexico, Jamaica, or the Dominican Republic, including airfare, food, drinks, and entertainment, all for just $99 per person. Want to participate? It's simple. Be one of the first 50 listeners to tell me a country with no letter A in its name. Text your answer to 96551. Yes, text your answer to 96551. Spaces are limited to the first 50 listeners who can text the answer to 96551. You heard right. We're giving away 4 days at an all-inclusive resort in the Caribbean, including airfare, food, and drinks, all for just $99 per person. Text a country with no letter A in its name to 96551. This is a paid advertisement by Guarantee Media to promote vacation property sales and is not affiliated with iHeartMedia. Certain terms and conditions apply.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life. In office, West Palm Beach.
Bank of America, sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 2026, dedicated to offering solutions to help businesses meet their goals locally and globally. More at bankofamerica.com/gamechangers. That's bankofamerica.com/gamechangers.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose. And millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
Real Radio weather.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Hot and hazy as we go through our Monday once again. Temperatures in the low 90s across the area. Feeling like the triple digits when factoring in the humidity. We will see some thunderstorms returning as we head into the later part of the afternoon as well. 1 or 2 storms could become severe with gusty winds as our main threat. We are back in the 90s again tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Make sure your family is well taken care of with life insurance. Protect your phones, laptops, and more with electronic device insurance. And cover your furry friends with pet health insurance. Round out your protection with life, phone, and pet health insurance from Progressive Insurance.
Greek Trifecta is sponsored by Jason Weiser, attorney at law.
As America marks its 250th anniversary, we're looking back at 2.5 centuries of rebellion and liberty through the eyes of the heroes who defended it.
The whole thing about this country is freedom. If we're not careful, we could lose that.
On Medal of Honor, Stories of Courage, we bring you the defining moments of valor that went above and beyond the call of duty. Listen to Medal of Honor on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Medal of Honor and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
Now, here's your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, RICH. That's RICH. Enter it now. Real Radio, 92.1.com.
With the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Yeah, it is the Penthouse on Real Radio, 921-1017. On your FM dial. Dom's here.
Hello there, G-Man.
Looking good from Vegas, looking good. Of course, Francis is here.
Hi.
Are these on? Yes. Time to do a trifecta. Get up, bitch. Marlins got swept over the weekend. Not a good weekend. They got beat by Cleveland, but I'm going to give them a solid B for the first half of the season. Hats off to the Marlins. They played better than any expert said or thought. So that's why it shows you should not listen to experts. Home Run Derby tonight, but it's on Netflix. Boo, Netflix. But again, it's going to be always exciting. There's 8 guys that are participating in the Home Run Derby. Ooh, big word. And tomorrow's the All-Star Game, and it is in Philly, by the way. And next segment, I'll tell you where you can get the best Philly cheesesteaks. Skinny Joey's. Get over there. You'll love them. Rob Vino had them. If you're in Philly for the All-Star Game, go to Skinny Joey's cheesesteaks. They are totally awesome, by the way. And also, Conor McGregor, he lost the other night. Everybody knows. Half the world's pissed because they bet on him. It was a minute and a half. He got paid $30 million. If you see him walking out of a Wells Fargo today with a limp, don't be surprised because he's walking all the way to the bank. That's right, to the bank. That's what he's doing. Greek Trifecta is always sponsored by New York Prime. Always a great place to get a great steak and make a good night a great night. Peace. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call if you want to get involved. You could also text us at Real Radio 47142. Yes.
And that just because I had a caller just call about it, that is the key word for the whole hour of 12 o'clock.
Yes.
Rich.
Mm-hmm. It was weird to hear it
again
at that break,
yep.
but yes. So hopefully it'll be at the top of the hour from now on.
There will be a new one at 1 o'clock.
Got it.
All right, so it's Rich, R-I-C-H, and that's what you could be if you win $1,000. You'll be richer than you are. It'll be some found money in your pocket. It is the Penthouse on a Monday, getting off to a fast start. A lot went on this weekend. We had a big golf tournament. Wimbledon ended. That was done. And they had the big fight. Obviously, World Cup has the Final Four. So much going on. And Argentina is still alive.
Mm-hmm. So Don was just in Vegas, and he had In-N-Out Burger for his first time. Mm-hmm. And somebody created what they call, and this is regional fast food chains across the United States. So not all of them are going to be here in Florida. But this is the American fast food bucket list.
Ooh.
So this is one item from these fast food places that they say you must have, right? So they came up with this because there's a lot of travelers right now, especially with World Cup, looking for local fast food experiences. So this person from Food and Wine magazine said, all right, these are the places, iconic menu items that you got to try, right? They got a loyal following. In-N-Out Burger. They say if you go there for your first time, or maybe if you've never had it, you've been before, order their famous double, or ask for it animal style. But you get mustard, grilled patties, grilled onions, pickles, and extra spread.
And you knew that already.
Whataburger, right? I don't know if we have any in our listening area.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think they're in Central Florida. But it's interesting enough because my sister actually, because they have Whataburger in Georgia and she's had In-N-Out. Bold statement. A lot of people don't agree with it, but she said a Whataburger was better than an In-N-Out burger. But at Whataburger, it's not even a burger that they say you should have. This is bucket list fast food, according to Food and Wine. They say the honey butter chicken biscuit is what you should get at Whataburger. It says combines crispy chicken with sweet honey butter on a flaky Southern style biscuit. Now, Sonic Drive-In. We have Sonics here. This has been around forever with Sonic, but they say the one item you should get is that cherry limeade. They say cool off with a cherry limeade. It's a sweet tart drink served over Sonic's signature crushed ice. Something that we do have in our area just right down the street is a Culver's, right? They're popping up everywhere. They say with your bucket list item, try their crispy Wisconsin cheese curds made with real Wisconsin cheese and inspired by Midwestern fairs. I've never been to a Culver's. Have you, Dom?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Good?
Oh, yeah, I like them. Good burgers.
Then Jersey Mike's. They say order any sub they have, cold sub, but they say do it Mike's way, which adds onions, lettuce, tomato, olive oil, red wine vinegar, oregano, and some salt and pepper for their chain signature flavor.
I didn't know there was a Mike's way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bucket list items you should get. 2 more things they have on here, according to Food and Wine magazine. Fast food, Dairy Queen. They said just a classic Blizzard. Blend soft serve with candy, cookies, and other mix-ins for one of America's favorite frozen treats. And then finally here, we don't have them, but you can travel up to Orlando once again if you want to. White Castle. Mm-hmm. They say nothing crazy, just get their original slider. Says keep it simple with a small beef patty, grilled onions, and a pickle. So I ask you guys, something that was left on the list that you're like, yep, if you're telling people who are traveling here for World Cup or just in general for the first time, never had our fast food, what is the one menu item on whatever your fast food chain that you think is a must-have, you must get, because this is according to Food and Wine. Is there anything you guys can think of?
Not fast food. Yeah, I mean...
Team doesn't have fast food, so how would we know?
I told you, I went a couple weeks ago. I went to Burger King. I got a Junior Whopper. And the girl was like, what do you want?
People are raving about the Whopper. I guess it's got itself a glow up. Like, everybody's saying it's so much better now.
Yeah, it got like a big blow up. People love it. So I got the Junior. No cheese, by the way. I don't know fast food, so I'm going to take a knee on this one. And Dom, you've been to a lot more fast food places than me.
Yeah, I can't think of like anything special like Chick-fil-A or anything like that.
Yeah, but see, I even think like just the original Chick-fil-A sandwich is something that somebody should try.
Yeah. Like I said, the World Cup has been a great thing for our country. It's brought in millions and millions of dollars to all the cities, hotels, air travel, food, restaurants.
I got my answer.
Yeah,
What's that?
It's not technically fast food.
Okay.
A Publix chicken tender sub.
There you go.
All right.
A pub sub.
Pub sub.
There was
but
a dude
chicken
who,
tenders.
yeah, there was a dude, and I watched his video, and I think he was from Scotland. I think it was from the Tartan, whatever they were called, army, and he was outside of a Publix trying it for the first time, and he had a pub sub.
There you go.
And he was loving it because he was like, I heard this is a must, and it was with the chicken tenders. Yep.
Yeah, so if you have one that you think you can recommend to anybody coming over to check out a World Cup game, let us know.
So somebody let me know, it was Andre actually, that they do have a Whataburger in Port St. Lucie. They said it's right off Gatlin in front of Home Depot. So I did not know that.
All right, there it is.
Still too far for G-Man.
I'm not going to drive up there for a hamburger.
Oh, no. And then somebody also said, Franny, you're going to have to wait until 2028, because it was supposed to be 2027, to get a beaver brisket. Talking about Buc-ee's. They said because St. Lucie County is delaying the construction of Buc-ee's until late 2027 due to environmental issues.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now, isn't there one in Fort Pierce, or am I wrong?
That's the one they're talking about that they're going to be putting in.
So what's the closest one to us? Jacksonville?
Daytona.
Daytona, yeah. Let's see. Talking about something everyone should try is a filet of fish from McDonald's. Don't knock it till you try it. Best thing on the menu. I have never had one.
I didn't even know they had them.
Yeah, filet of fish. It's really big during Lent. Like, they really promote them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never had one. Same thing with McDonald's. Never had one of the McRibs. What people rave about when it comes out. Just looks weird.
Yep.
It's
Doesn't
just
it
like
come out periodically?
Nothing. Yeah, it's not on the menu all the time. There's just something about it that just does not look appetizing to me. And then somebody said dollar tacos from Jack in the Box hits different, but when you're hungover. Can't confirm what kind of meat's in it, but it's so dang good.
Wow. That's a great endorsement.
Jack, I don't even know where there's a Jack in the Box at.
I think there's one off of North Lake.
Off North Lake?
I think.
I live off North Lake. I've never seen
no,
it.
Blue Herring. I think there's one off of Blue Herring. I used to go to all the time.
Jack in the Box, huh?
Yeah.
You used to go there all the Nobody
Yeah,
believes
no
that.
one believes that.
And I used to always go there and order. I'd be like, "Where's Jill, bitch?" And they never knew. I think there's a Jack in the Box off of Blue Herring.
I see the closest one is Tallahassee on my phone. When I put in Google Maps and I put Jack in the Box, there's nothing in Palm Beach that's popping up.
I think.
I put Palm Beach County, and I don't see one in here either.
Maybe it's the Dunkin' Donuts.
Red Robin.
That's off Palm Beach Lakes.
What do they serve? Hamburgers?
Burgers.
All right.
That's by the outlets. Yeah.
Starbucks? I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I'm not a big fast food guy. Never was, even as a kid. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. Dom did something this weekend. Unbelievable. He went to Vegas for 24 hours. Let us know if you've ever done anything crazy like that. And would you have missed work today? Now, would you think it would have looked bad if you were out today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you went public with it.
But also, like, the bosses would have been like, "Oh, you're not here."
Because you went public with it. Because me and Franny would have never said anything if you didn't come in today.
Well, they know. I got to get permission and stuff like that, you know.
Well, they don't have to give you. You have to ask for permission.
Well, what if I would have missed today? It would've been-
Yeah. I mean, and you have the days. Like, God forbid something happened
I could
yesterday.
take a vacation,
or, like,
yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can do whatever you want. I mean,
Yeah.
you can take the days. It's not like permission. It's, like they got to like let you go.
Well, I am going as iHeart. Yeah.
All right, then you got to ask permission.
He's representing. So I told you to put it out there. Somebody says, I'm a Culver's only guy. Like, that's it, Culver's. They say, I get a triple butter burger with cheese. It's the best fast food burger. It doesn't have to be a triple. It can be a single, but they have the best beef. They also have a fried pork tenderloin sandwich that is also delicious with honey mustard. They said Culver's quality is the highest, in my opinion.
What is that? Is that the fast food restaurant that's all blue, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, it's on Congress.
Okay.
Heading north.
I
from
think
where we're at?
I think there's one in Delray just opened.
Oh, is there? Okay.
I
Yep.
think a brand new.
They're known for their burgers and for their custards, for their frozen custard.
Oh, I thought it was a fish place. Totally wrong.
No, but they have good milkshake type of things.
Yeah,
too, man.
that's a frozen custard.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
but they're butter burgers, I guess, is what they're known for. I've never had it either. And then somebody said with the McRib, they said the McRib tastes wrong and right at the same time. Every time
Can it
they'll
be
pop
both?
up, you'll crave one. Yeah, that's it. They say they taste wrong and right all at the same time. It's just weird because they make it look like a rack of ribs, but no bones in it. So it's just, I don't know. It's just, and everybody says you don't know what the meat is. They just take it, and just mold it to look like a rack of ribs.
That's not a great thing
They
when you
just-
hear
yeah,
something like that.
not
Hey, that's
crazy
great
about
meat.
it.
What is it? We don't know.
I don't know.
Get
Some
back-
kind of pork.
Yeah, it's some kind of thing. We don't really know what it is. Jay-Z did play all weekend in New York. Great, epic shows. So many stars came out for him. His wife is obviously, his daughter played piano.
Yeah,
which
Blue
was-
Ivy.
Yeah, it was very, very nice. They have 2 other children. They're just not, they don't bring them around. They're twins, I believe. But he looked great, in very good shape. He lost a lot of weight. They were talking about that, but played for 3 hours all 3 nights. Last night, a little bit of a hiccup, but that wasn't on him.
Yeah, it was delayed hours, and thousands of fans were left behind closed doors. And it was for safety reasons. And he made sure to let everybody know because, of course, people have no idea. And they're like, what the hell happened? So he did address it. And I think that's the right thing to do. Basically, just saying, hey, let me explain the delay. He said after kicking off the show at 12 a.m. And all right, like if that happened, I was at that show, I am not at work the next day. Like I'm going to stay for the concert till 3, but I'll be like, sorry, boss, this happened. Because having to go and be done at 3, then have to deal with the traffic, leave, you're not going to bed till 4 or 5.
Would you have stayed, though, if you got there around 7 and you still didn't like it? It was
if I'm paying money, I'm paying good money for this, absolutely, I would have stayed.
Would you?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Especially if I knew they're saying he's going to perform. But yeah, it is. It's a long time.
5
Absolutely. But he said there were like 10,000 people outside and we closed all the doors and somebody rushed the door. They said they closed the door for you guys for your safety and everyone's safety outside. He said, once again, there's 10,000 people outside. I don't want to start the music and people start getting trampled.
Yeah.
He said, so I'm really sorry for the inconvenience, but we had to make sure everyone was okay.
And another thing that was reported with a lot of people, and they had to call emergency in there, was the heat. People were fainting. And, just sitting there and just, you're out there 3, 4, 5 hours. That's a long time.
Yeah, because it did. It was supposed to start at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, but again, it was epic. Alicia Keys was there. So many different stars were there.
And can you imagine, though, because after the show, it wrapped around 2:45 in the morning. This is the final night, too. They did celebratory fireworks over Yankee Stadium. People who were trying to sleep were like, what is happening? Yeah,
3 a.m.?
After the show, they still did them.
Wow.
Still did them. Uh-huh.
I'm surprised it's not like a noise ordinance for that.
Yeah.
Well, even for the concert to go past, they probably just he probably either paid the fines or...
he paid the fines.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. And they changed Yankee Stadium. They had Jay-Z flags on top. And the apparel he had... So many people were, sporting that and getting that. But it was 30 years he celebrated.
Nas, Beyonce, Alicia Keys, Rihanna, Eminem. All these special guests came out for the, 3 nights?
And Sunday, the World Cup's supposed to have a big, big halftime show.
Yeah, it's BTS. It's, I know Justin Bieber just signed on. Shakira. And who was the other? I know Coldplay is going to, but he's curating it, Chris Martin, but they're also going to play with... I believe a band, like a school band. Oh, who's the other person I'm missing? There's another big name.
But the halftime shows, halftime usually with soccer, isn't it less time than a Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah.
So
way less.
Man, they're going to get all those people out there?
Madonna. I was like, how do I forget Madonna? I was like the one person I couldn't remember. Justin Bieber, Madonna, Shakira, and BTS.
Oh, I'm talking to her later. I'm going to tell you.
Please do.
I'll be like, Franny let you out.
Tell her I apologize.
Yeah, it's crazy that, how many are going to get all them out there in that matter of time? You got 4 or 5 groups. Maybe they'll all do one song each. I don't know. But, that's going to be Sunday at 3 o'clock at Met Stadium. People will be checking that out. Worldwide, they said the numbers will blow your mind of the amount of people that are going to watch that.
Yep. And then if Jay-Z, if you're like, well, you couldn't make it to Yankee Stadium, he's doing a few other concerts.
Yeah.
He's going to be performing in London, Paris, Los Angeles in the months ahead. And he's also going to be, and I wonder why, maybe if they're doing this based on his tour that he's doing right now, even though it's a small tour.
Yeah.
There's a docuseries that's
cool.
going to hit HBO that's going to be, Rick Rubin is doing this of
Nice.
Jay-Z. So, yep.
Dom, who do you have?
I have Jim on the phone.
Hey, Jim. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Penthouse.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, I have a story. I was living in Omaha. I had a free voucher for plane ticket. My mom lived in Florida, so I flew to Florida for 3 football games. I saw Miami, Boston College Saturday night, the Jets in Miami on Sunday afternoon. Then I drove to Tampa for the Rams and the Buccaneers game.
On a Monday night?
3 games in 3 days.
Wow, that's awesome. That's a great trip. You must have been jacked up for that. You got to be a big football fan, and you got to see it all.
Yeah, and the tickets I got over in Tampa, I had the tailgate to go with it, so I got free food and everything else.
What year was this? Recently or a long time ago?
No, it's about 15 years ago.
Okay. When you said Miami, Boston College, I was going to say, were you at the epic Doug Flutie throw at the Orange Bowl?
No. I was way after that.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. That's a great story, man. Way to be and to enjoy 3 games. That's cool.
Yeah, I thought I'd bring a story to you.
No, thank you. Thank you for listening to Real Radio. We appreciate it.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too. Peace. So the Knicks last week, all their jerseys went up for sale. And Brunson's jersey brought in $1 million, which is unbelievable. All 5 guys went up for sale. Katz was $250. I think OG was $250, and Bridges was like $145. I'm leaving somebody out. Hart, I think he was like $145 too. But his Brunson's jersey sold for over $1 million, which is unbelievable. And I'm sure some of them went to charity or whatever, but it did crush 7 figures. And Knick fans are going crazy. And they say a lot of magazines and different media outlets are turning more and more to sports now because they see the way people really love them and get involved with the people and the fans and the players, whether it's male or female, and that's a subject line some magazines stayed away from. I'm talking not sports magazines, other ones, but they're doing a lot of, big things on certain people, and they're saying that they're people that buy their magazines love them and get very excited about it. And it's sports, like I said, it's around you all the time. And it really does bring everybody together, which is a nice thing. We saw it again, for example, with the World Cup. But they said it's a category that some, news outlets stayed away from, but now they're getting involved in. And they're saying, hey, you know what? We can make money with this, and people feel like they can't consume enough. The other big thing with sports is that it changes. It's a cycle. Every couple of years, there's new characters. There's new people, male and female. Like I said, for the WNBA, they should give her a check. Because Sophie Cunningham got there more press than anybody ever talked about. Because nobody talks about the WNBA. I'm sorry if you're a fan. That's just the truth. I'm not saying anything negative. It's just the way it is. I mean, I've bet on it here and there. I know Caitlin Clark and a couple of girls. I bet on the Vegas Knights, Liberty. But her doing that thing, that was epic for them. It really was. Because it was everywhere. And now you might see a thing with that where they might go to other stars and ask them, hey, you want to be a ring girl? And maybe they will. And different elements and people. Yeah,
why not?
If they're willing to do it.
Yep.
And like Dom said, I didn't know this. That's the outfit she had on. It looked pretty like a ring girl because it was like a top.
Just all black shorts, black top.
Yeah, and black shoes. So I thought it was because sometimes the ring girls don't wear crazy stuff and sometimes they do. It depends. I still know guys who do the boxing thing when they bring him out. Are you ready to rumble? And then his brother, then his brother does the other one. Want to talk about a money train for those 2 guys? Woof! They've been doing it for years. They've been cracking it up. But yeah, Vegas, good weekend for them. They crushed it. The hotels crushed it. Everything crushed it. And again, if you had McGregor, I know you're not happy. A lot of people are feeling like it was fixed, but. Save the aggravation and all that. It's not going to change anything. You're not going to get your money back. It's just not going to happen. And I'm sorry to say, to bring you bad news, if you think you're going to, if you're going to write, people want the FBI to get investigated. The FBI's got other things to do, by the way. They're a little busy with our country. But I don't think there's anything there. And if you read anywhere on social media that, this was fixed or whatever it is, nobody knows that. So I wouldn't buy into any of that. Now, if somebody wants to say they have a source, that's funny. I mean, that's the only one I know that really can tell you that is McGregor or Dana White or somebody on Dana White's staff. And nobody's letting that out, by the way. I mean, if he was hurt. You didn't hear anything about it up to it at all. You didn't hear one thing about he was there Thursday, he was this and that. Then when it happened, everybody started looking and different things like that. And again, a conspiracy needs that. You know what I mean? You need a little bit of a flame, like, oh, look what he did, and this was there. I'm not buying into it. I think you can see he did a kick and he blew his knee. I mean, that's the whole thing. But maybe he was injured, but we'll never know. It is the Penthouse on Real Radio on a quick Monday, having a good time. Dom back in the house after a Vegas trip, 24. So how many hours were you actually in Vegas?
I was in Vegas. Let's see. I landed at noon and I flew out at 7 a.m.
So 19 hours about?
Yeah, just about.
And how many hours did you fly? Would you say with everything?
Probably 14 maybe or so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So like almost the same time. That's what you had layover.
Yeah, I had a layover. That's
Yeah.
why.
Wow, that's a
So
lot.
you spent the same time about traveling
Yeah.
as you did in Vegas.
Yep.
Wow, that's amazing. Dana White should give you a check.
Because I left Vegas at 7 a.m. yesterday. I got home, I think I said 8 p.m. here.
Yeah.
So.
And where'd you have to land?
That one I had to land over in Denver.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's. Did you see was there a lot of people from the fight?
Yeah, I was running into people all over the place.
Yeah. All right, you did it. There it is. Let us know if you ever did a crazy trip like that for sports or maybe entertainment, or maybe just went someplace for a weekend. Maybe went to Washington, seen something. Anywhere, let us know about that. You can call us at 877-927-6969 or text us at Real Radio 47142. It is Francis, Dominic, and the Greek. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Think we're just in your car? Think again. Anytime, anywhere. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
Grand in Your Hand is back on Real Radio. And yeah, we're literally handing you $1,000. That's rent. That's a car payment. That's my card didn't get declined for once money. Blow it on something stupid, be responsible for 5 minutes, or finally fix that thing you keep pretending isn't broken. $1,000 isn't going to solve life's problems, but it will make it a hell of a lot easier for a week. Listen for the keywords, then plug them in at realradio921.com and get $1,000 in your hand.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
Florida's Turnpike and I-95 looking good, up to speed along the Palm Beaches. We do have roadwork slowing us down US 1 south at Blue Heron Boulevard. That left lane is blocked. Backups North Lake Boulevard west at Coconut Boulevard, taking up a left lane. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. And now, a no-frills ad brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Here it is. You could save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive. That's it. See? Just a good old-fashioned, straightforward ad. See if you could save at Progressive.com.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46. And I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/save. That's ethos.com/save. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
I move mountains for a living. Literally. That means I don't carry hand lotion, and when it comes to serious heartburn, I don't mess around with anything but Rolaids Max Strength. Its dual-active formula has 1,500 milligrams of calcium carbonate and magnesium hydroxide that relieves heartburn fast. And the best part? The roll fits right here in my pocket, so I can get back to moving mountains.
Rolaids spells powerful relief. 1,500 milligrams is our highest amount of antacid per tablet. Read each label. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
If you run a business, you know how hard it is to get your customers' attention. Yet 85% of consumers say radio is the last thing they hear before shopping. Let iHeartRadio help you reach your next customer today at iHeartAdvertising.com.
Looking for an unforgettable family weekend? Head to the South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center July 18th and 19th for two amazing air-conditioned events. The Reptile and Exotic Plant Mega Show features rare exotic plants, tropical fish, live coral, turtles, lizards, and exciting animal presentations. Next door at the Florida Fruit Festival, you can shop for fresh Florida favorites like mangoes, avocados, mamey sapote, fruit trees, and more. Free parking at the Reptile and Exotic Plant Mega Show and Florida Fruit Festival. Details at southfloridafair.com.
Want up to $25,000 in free silver? When you make a qualifying purchase through Golden Crest Metals, you can receive up to $25,000 in real silver added to your account. Call 888-447-7857 now for your free information kit. That's 888-447-7857. Again, call 888-447-7857. Not a financial advisor. Precious metals involve risk. Free silver offers a 10% bonus in silver on qualifying purchases of premium minted coins. $10,000 minimum purchase required. Bonus silver capped to $25,000 and credited to customer account. See goldencrestmetals.com for full terms.
If your garage door stops working, is that urgent? If some repair guy says he can maybe come out tomorrow or maybe the day after that, is that a problem? I mean, if you got to get to work and your car's stuck in your garage, that's urgent. If your wife's 39 weeks pregnant, starts feeling a little something, it's raining cats and dogs, the go bag is already in the trunk, and your car's stuck in your garage, that's urgent. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. If you call us to repair your garage door, we ask, what time is good for you? We adjust our schedules to meet your schedule. And we always have same-day availability, because sometimes it's urgent. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage, and we'll come over when you need us. Because if you call us, it's your call.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan.
Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices West Palm Beach.
A thriller in the extreme.
iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every remaining match of FIFA World Cup 2026.
All the way up to the final, July 19th. The games are live
and for free. Just download the iHeartRadio app now.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose. And millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Hot and hazy as we go through our Monday. Once again, temperatures in the low 90s across the area. Feeling like the triple digits when factoring in the humidity. We will see some thunderstorms returning as we head into the later part of the afternoon as well. 1 or 2 storms could become severe with gusty winds as our main threat. We are back in the 90s again tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone. It's time to say goodnight to that check engine light with the free AutoZone Fix Finder service. It'll help troubleshoot the likely cause of your light for free, so you can drive with peace of mind. Restrictions apply. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
The Final Four of the World Cup is set. Argentina scored 2 goals in extra time to get past Switzerland.
Alvarez! Oh! That is a wondrous goal! Argentina do it again!
Argentina meets England in Atlanta on Wednesday. The first semifinal is tomorrow. France and Spain go at it in Arlington, Texas.
Download the iHeartRadio app for live Fox coverage of every game.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Now, here's your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Green. That's green. Enter it now. Real Radio, 92.1.com.
Time to call out the Greeks BS.
It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
It's not me.
I know it's not.
The keyword this hour is green.
Yes.
Green. Green is cash.
Where do
money.
they submit it at, G-Man?
Who the hell knows?
Oh, my gosh. What's our website?
Real Radio, 921.com.
There you go. See how easy that was?
You had to like pull it out
I
of
know,
him.
it's like Real Radio. I'm like, more?
Keep going.
More?
I pretend like I don't know, so our conversation, so you talk to me.
Oh, and get frustrated? Is that what you want from me?
You are already.
I just want you to be frustrated.
You are already
so
at
I
10 on
pretend
1.
I don't know.
10 on 1. They just showed McGregor kicking before the bout. He looked fine. And now they show him with his sneakers. I don't know. He looked fine.
Kicking the pad. Kicking the pad is different than kicking someone else. And if the guy moves and there's no connection there, it's different, awkward landing.
But I'm not referring to that. I'm saying there was no physical limp in there. He had the same shorts on. So before the fight, he looked fine. I understand your point.
What about during the walkout they were just showing when he stumbled over?
Maybe his shoes were too tight.
Which is weird because usually a lot of fighters don't even walk out with shoes on.
Yeah, they walk out barefoot.
Yeah, or the shoes that are endorsed by UFC. So the part where it was Nikes, everyone was like, "Why is he wearing Nikes? Why is he wearing Nikes?"
Probably a paycheck.
Oh yeah, for sure. Another paycheck for him.
Yeah. Hey, if you can NASCAR the bitch up, who cares? Don't hate, love it. I wish I was doing it. I'm trying to get my funeral sponsor. It is the Penthouse on Real Radio 921-1017. You'll never hear a show like this anywhere. Dom's back in and looking great. Hour 3, I got to tell you, I thought you would lose steam. I really did. Franny, when she came in, she goes, "I'll never make it."
I did not say anything like that.
We were both hoping you wanted one more day off, actually.
I would have took it.
No, you showed him. You looked in the eyes of management. You said, "I can do this." And you did it. 14 hours in the air, 19 hours there.
I feel like you probably got, and I don't even know, you probably got more sleep last night than you have in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Because you were in bed early, right?
Yep.
Making up for it.
How was your dog when you came home?
Oh, happy to see me.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Franny's here.
Hi.
And it's time for some Florida stories.
Florida.
Florida. Did you say
Florida.
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
All right, well, there's a viral video on social media that shows a woman petting an alligator. Well, now it's under investigation by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation. So this video has accumulated 2.1 million views on TikTok alone and has been reposted across the internet. So it's tagged at Silver Springs State Park. And they said that the FWC has assigned an officer to look into this case after multiple reports. So they said the reason why, because it comes days after one woman was fatally mauled by that alligator in a nearby county. What?
Same one?
It didn't travel to a different county, no.
I thought maybe it's like Uber.
That same day, a boy had his hand bitten by a gator, too, while putting a fish back in the water. He lost his hand. The gator did like one of the, what they call the rolls. What is it called? The death roll or whatever? Yeah. Luckily, the little boy just lost his hand, but that's still devastating. He didn't lose his life, but still. So, yeah, they're like, lives are at risk. And they said people should be accountable on it. Not only are they putting themselves at risk, but they're also putting the lives at risk of future people who are going to be out there. So, yeah, maybe even if this tourist was petting an alligator and she didn't get eaten up or snatched, they're like, then it will make alligators very comfortable with people, and that's why they approach you. It happens all the time. And that's why they say, don't feed the gators, don't do this, because they'll get too comfortable around human beings. And they said, yeah, following these attacks, and now, to have this happen, I think it's a good opportunity for agencies to put this out as a teaching moment. And they said, FWC said it's against the law to feed, entice, which I guess maybe means pet, or capture alligators in Florida, except for permitted hunters or trappers during alligator hunting season. So who knows, but this girl might get fines pretty heavy, and she was just petting an alligator, and it was put all over social media.
Can't pet alligators, people.
Can't pet alligators. Yep. That is the lesson here. Then next up in your What the Florida, we have a Florida man who didn't take too kindly, and he was kind of a creeper too, when he told a couple kids, hey, you want to pet my dog? And they're like, no, we're good. Well, first they ignored him, right? Because their parents probably, hey, ignore strangers, right? Don't pet strangers' dogs. So when the kids ignored him, he got all inappropriate and was like, well, then you want to pet me instead? This guy's a 75-year-old dude. Gross. They're at a pet supermarket in Gainesville. It's like 8 o'clock at night. So, of course, the father confronted him, of the children, and then the family started to walk away. They didn't want any problems after that, but they said that this Marshall Avenir dude came back several times, just trying to argue. And then he allegedly tried to grab a child from another family. What is this guy doing?
Yeah. Wow.
He then pulled out a can of pepper spray and sprayed it recklessly, affecting 6 people, including children. He told police he did not know why he made the comment, that disturbing one that he did, and denied touching anyone. But listen, it was all against him. There was a bunch of witnesses, and so he is being held without bond. And then a Florida woman is accused of sending threatening text messages to 2 different men, and they all seem to be her exes. She's under arrest and facing felony charges, and these are because of threats that she texted. So her reasonable explanation, or what she thought was reasonable for her actions, investigators say that 51-year-old Tammy Baldino texted one man. There's a warning, says, I will kill you.
Oh.
And she claimed that she had a gun and a bullet with his name all over it. When questioned about the messages, she told police, that's just what girls do. Just crazy like that, I guess. Yeah. Authorities say they recovered the text from her phone, which she acknowledged was in her sole possession. So basically, she's like, yeah, I sent them. I'm the only one who's had my phone. Police also alleged she sent more threatening messages to an ex-boyfriend, a different guy, including warnings that friends would end your existence and references to using a shotgun. So they got in touch with that ex-boyfriend, and they told police he feared she might carry out the threats herself or enlist others to do so. So another charge racked up against her, and she was arrested and booked into Pinellas County Jail on 2 felony counts, being held on a $20,000 bond. And at the time of her arrest, she was already just recently free on bond in a separate case involving DUI and unlawful possession of nitrous oxide. And that is You're What the Florida.
Great job, Franny. We do it twice a show, 11:05, 105. Keyword this hour is green, Green. Doms, who's on the phone?
We have our friend Tommy on the phone.
Tommy. What do you got there?
Hey, it's so exciting coming on this show. I to share this interesting facts I find out about these artists. Yeah, and happy Monday to everybody. But you don't know these facts. And let's see. Okay, here we go. We're going to dive right into it. This singer-songwriter used to be part of a popular band, and when they broke up, this song is the first #1 hit on their first album that he released after their breakup. And his wife, after he broke up with this band, he moved to Scotland and started raising sheep with his wife.
Paul McCartney.
His dad was where are you raising sheep? I guess sounds peaceful. But his dad was also in the cotton business. He was a successful cotton salesman, broker, and his dad was also a musician. He used to play piano and trumpet, and he led a big jazz band called Jim Mack's Jazz Band. He also taught his sons about music, this is one of his sons that I'm talking about. This song is written about his true uncle named Albert Kendall, who was also a clerk at a Liverpool cotton merchant. And this song, again, was co-written with his wife, who sang background vocals. It was released in 1971 and was certified gold, and it sold over 1 million copies. And it was his very first #1 hit as a solo artist. And this track also won a Grammy for Best Arrangement because it has like 5 parts to it. And he weaved them all together into this brilliant creation. And that's it. And so I was going to try to sing all 5 parts. It's really fast. I condensed it so you could get a taste of everything. I'm sure you're going to know who this artist is. Do you have any ideas?
Yeah. Greek already said it, but continue on. You can sing it for people who didn't hear.
Okay, here it is. We're so sorry, Uncle Albert.
Paul McCartney.
We're so sorry if we caused you any pain.
Oh, yeah. We said in the beginning, Tommy. I said Paul McCartney.
Remember, he wants to sing.
He still wants to sing.
No one left.
And he still wants to sing.
If I'm gonna rain.
I think he turns down the volume when he starts singing so he can't hear us.
Let it be, Tommy.
I was going to sing all 5 parts.
No, we don't need that, Tommy. I'm sorry.
You had me at sheep.
G-Man knew right away.
Because his first album was named Ram.
Yes.
So who is it?
Paul McCartney.
Who is it?
Paul McCartney.
Yeah, he said it like 4 or 5 times, Tommy.
But I was psyched. I was ready to go because there's other parts too, like Admiral Hope.
Oh my.
No,
All right, Tommy. Sorry.
We love you, Tommy. Thank you very much. I did know his first solo album was named Ram. So thank you, Tommy, for your effort. We always appreciate you getting involved in the show. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call, or you can text us at Real Radio 47142. Have you ever done anything crazy like Dom does this weekend? And does age play a factor? Is it because you're young you can do that? He was in Vegas for 19 hours. He flew for 14.
47142. Start off with Real Radio. And I did see this, so thank you for reminding me to bring it up to everybody's attention. Mr. 305, now Mr. Worldwide, Pitbull. He has a Guinness Book of World Records, and they said, hey, did you see that? And it was for the largest gathering of bald caps at one time.
Oh, nice.
And I know that they were trying to break this record, and they finally did. So Pitbull and 22,141 of his fans, affectionately known as the Bald E's, set a Guinness World Record for the largest gathering of people wearing bald caps. So this was at his concert in London, and I know that they were trying to gather people to do this.
Cool.
And it was during his headlining performance at BST Hyde Park. So, yeah, fans packed to the festival wearing his signature look, white suits, right? It was normally like a white dress shirt, black tie, aviator sunglasses, and bald caps, creating an iconic sea of Mr. Worldwide lookalikes. And so Pitbull has accepted his official Guinness World Record certificate on stage from somebody who was there from Guinness. But, yeah, if you see any of the pictures, still shots, videos, it is pretty crazy just to see a sea of people wearing bald caps. Yep.
It's different.
Bunch of Pitbulls out there.
Dom, what do you got?
I have your buddy Sheldon on the phone.
Good afternoon, Sheldon. Welcome to the program.
Hey, Greg. How you doing?
I'm good, buddy. What's going on?
Good. Well, first, before anything else, I'd like to nominate Fanny to be Ms. 561 Worldwide.
Nice, yeah.
All right. We'll start with 561. Worldwide's pretty big. Pretty big order.
We're gonna make you bigger than Pitbull.
Perfect.
Nice.
So, Tommy. I know Tommy puts a lot of time into researching his trivia things, but you're steering you wrong, man. The Paul McCartney's first solo album was not Ram. It was just called McCartney.
When he had the ram on the cover, or the sheep, the yellow one?
The Ram came out afterwards. Like, Ram came out later. I think Ram was like his second album.
Okay. I do remember the yellow one from my brother, actually, but I don't remember. I didn't know there was one.
That. I think that was Ram. That was yellow.
Yeah, he had the sheep, I think, on the cover.
Yes. As it turns out, I just got back from a trip up to Michigan and took a side trip to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland.
Cool.
Where they were having an exhibit on, say it with me, Paul McCartney.
So you know. But yeah, you are right. McCartney is his first solo album.
Come on, Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy.
Yep.
Strike one for Tommy.
Yeah. I mean, if you ever happen to be in Cleveland anyway.
I'm going to be there very soon, so I know it's weird to say.
Oh, yeah? What are you going there for?
Yeah, that's one of the days that we're going to have our girl in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a convention for morning shows.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. They'll probably take you to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame then.
I don't know if she'll have time. She's very busy with that, but maybe.
Yeah, who knows?
Maybe you'll see Rover.
It's worth seeing it, even if you like, I would say make some time, because it's definitely worthwhile seeing.
Yeah, I mean, the 3 days I'll be fully involved in the convention it's just it's morning to later on the evening of just all kinds of different stuff that they're going to be doing. But I definitely, if I'm going somewhere I've never been, I never thought I would be going to Cleveland, but if I'm going somewhere I've never been,
right.
I would like to check it out for sure.
I'm so jealous.
I know you. I
look at his face.
figured you would be really jealous.
I get the impression. I mean, I haven't been spent that much time in Cleveland, and both times it was for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But it seems to me like everything, like all the good stuff, they all put it together. Like I think right next door to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is where the Cavaliers play.
Yeah, the stadium. Yeah,
Cavaliers or the Browns. It might be the Browns.
Yeah, I think it's the Browns, to be honest with you, because my one buddy lives out there. And Rover's out there. They always talk about it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's a beautiful city, especially this time of year. I mean, it's probably really nice around the spring with the trees blooming and the water.
It's we're in the middle of summer.
I know.
I was gonna say, this summer, things are hot all over the whole damn.
Yeah, it's hot everywhere.
It's hot everywhere, Sheldon. But you know what? Who cares?
So next time you're talking to
Tommy,
I'm forgetting the name of the let Tommy know that he was wrong.
I don't like to point out that when people are wrong because
we didn't know, Sheldon. You're the one who told us. I had no idea.
Yeah, because even when I'm out having a conversation, if somebody says something and it's wrong, I just let it go because I'm like, I'm far from par for it. Because the person feels bad.
Yeah.
Like when you say you say a word, like the other night we're out, a couple of us, and one of my buddies, I forget what word it was, and my other friend corrected him and said, "Hey, that's not how you say it." He was given the correct pronunciation. And I was like, you're a douchebag. Dude.
Well, do you think so? I mean, there's a way you can approach it because you also don't want him sounding silly all the time. You know what I'm saying? So there's a way to approach it where you're helping.
And I think that's the right way.
Yeah.
And that's what I said to him. I said, that would be the way to help him so he doesn't continue to make mistakes. I said, but to put him down like a douchebag is not good.
What did he say to put him down?
He just said,
like, what, you're so dumb? Like, what did he say?
He's like, that's not how it sounds, you basically. And I said to him, I go, dude, that's not the way to improve somebody as a human being, and that's why you're a terrible person.
Oh, wow.
And your kids suck.
Okay, so you got mean on top of it.
After he hit first.
All right. But he didn't hit you.
No, he ain't me.
Oh, okay.
You went to his kids? Damn.
I know. Like, Gmail was just like, I'm going to go to his level.
Worse.
Worse, yeah.
I went worse. I don't like bullies. Never have.
But then you became one.
That's how you get a bully back. You hit him back.
Oh, my God.
What else, Sheldon?
I remember, a couple more quick things.
Take your time. We got to hear it too.
Okay. Went on a family vacation, first time in England, and my dad was a partner in one of the big accounting firms. So he got one of the partners in London. I mean, that was basically the headquarters. He got one of the partners there to take us out to a fancy dinner.
Ooh.
And I'm like 12, and I remember saying, I'll have some pate, not knowing how to pronounce it. And the partner's wife, she kind of looked down and quietly said, pate. I'm like, yeah, pate.
And see, you remembered that your whole life. You were 12. Yeah. I mean, you could really hurt somebody's feelings.
She was very quiet about it. I didn't know.
I would have said, thank you,
French,
bitch.
It's French,
Oh, la-di-da.
And then the other thing is, next time you run into the Trumpers in your building, and you know who they are.
Yeah.
There's a rumor, or there's like a thought now that Trump might be a jinx for sporting teams.
Yeah, we talked about that with the Knicks.
Oh, you did? Okay.
No, it's just people have said that because he went to the Knicks game, and there was the second event he went to.
Right. I mean, the Knicks game...
It was the only game they lost.
It was just, if that was the only one, then you could kind of go, that's a coincidence. But, I mean, he kind of interfered with the U.S. soccer team, and then they lost. And
do you hear now he wants to change the name of South Beach to Trump Beach? That's going to be crazy.
That is not real.
That's a joke, right?
I heard it this weekend.
Oh, my God, that's not real.
All right, just say what I heard. It's going to be Trump Beach.
Are you sure he didn't want to change Palm Beach to that?
All right.
Oh, he's got the airport already.
And the road.
I'm thinking it'll be Palm Beach because he already has the, Southern Boulevard outside the airport.
Yep.
Now the airport. I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of odd. In my opinion,
of course, everybody's got an opinion.
What's that?
I said you're entitled to your opinion.
That's true. Maybe they'll start to have jumping motorcycles like they did for the UFC, or maybe they could have a UFC match at PBI.
Oh, that'd be different. That'd be different.
Oh, and just do it at the grounds at Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah. He doesn't want to rip up his grass.
Why didn't he just do this at the grounds of Mar-a-Lago?
Right?
Like, why did he do that? I mean, I know why he did it at the White House, but really, he should have done it at the Mar-a-Lago. So, but anyway, I guess that's probably all I've got.
All right, pretty soon to be football season, brother. Michigan is on the. You think they'll have a good team this year?
Right, but I have low expectations. Like, I don't want to get my hopes up. But the basketball team looks like enough good players are going to stay, and then I think the guy they just announced to be coach, Mike Boynton. I think Dusty May essentially kind of pointed him in his direction.
That's good, hopefully.
I'm not taking this guy for a reason, but like not a bad reason. You know, like he's like
he recommended him.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
So that's good because it's so hard. Like I don't know. It's kind of depressing to see like all these coaches as soon as they win the championship, they leave.
Money.
I mean. Yeah.
That's why they leave, man. You know what the game's about. It's all about the cash. McGregor got $30 million. I mean, somebody offers you big money, and if you were in that position, it's hard to say no for yourself. It's generational wealth for your family, your kids.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually, you know what? Everything runs out. So the thing, Dion said it, either they're going to fire me or I'm going to quit. So when you got that big cash, you run.
But it seems like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like very many.
There's no loyalty.
College coaches do well in the pros.
No. But there's no loyalty. That's the first thing in sports and in life. It's just not there. It's rare.
Well,
it does exist. Yeah, it does exist, but it's really you're not going to see coaches at places 10 years, 7 years. They stick and move.
Yeah, and it's all
money.
gone.
It's money.
I don't know. It's funny, but ironically, the one I guess the best part about NIL is that the players stay in college longer.
Yeah, because they're getting paid more. Again, back to my point.
Yeah,
they're staying in school because they're making more. They're banging chicks and they're not paying for rent. So it's a great life. I would stay too. I should have done sports. That's not too late.
Academic.
You never know. All right, bro, we got to run. Thanks for the calls.
Okay.
Always thanks for listening and contributing, but you're always welcome, brother. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Peace. The keyword this hour is green, Green. Somebody win it and get some green. We're coming back for the last segment. Dominic's doing a great job. We're going to give him the MVP with a close second to Franny today. Working. He flew 14 hours to be in Vegas 19.
Yep.
That is unbelievable. I don't think I could ever do it. Maybe for cash. And even cash I would have to think about. I would have to take a direct flight.
Oh, you would have somebody do it for you. For sure.
That's why I love you. Because you just know me so well. You know me so well. Oh, my God. I got a good story about one of my friends who had a first date over the weekend. And I'm going to tell you what I recommended, and he did it. And the girl thought it was just too much. But I didn't think he was going to go with it. And Dom's got a Greek misspeak for us to tie into the fight. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Real Radio is the News Junkie.
I'm wearing a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel shirt, and I forgot one time and walked her around the neighborhood.
Oh, said, what a loser.
Walking a dog with the dog breed shirt on is so lame.
The News Junkie, weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Florida's Turnpike and I-95 looking good, up to speed along the Palm Beaches. We do have roadwork slowing us down US 1 south at Blue Heron Boulevard. That left lane is blocked. Backups North Lake Boulevard west at Coconut Boulevard, taking up a left lane. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone. It's time to say goodnight to that check engine light with the free AutoZone Fix Finder service. It'll help troubleshoot the likely cause of your light for free, so you can drive with peace of mind. Restrictions apply. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Hey, it's Franny, and I honestly believe Life Imaging gave me the wake-up call I didn't know I needed. I thought taking care of myself meant eating right and exercising, and those things really matter, but none of that told me what was actually happening inside my heart. One simple scan did. When they called me with my results after I left, my world changed. It was scary, but I'd much rather know today than find out during a medical emergency tomorrow. So if you've been putting this off because you feel fine, please don't make that mistake. Sometimes feeling healthy isn't the whole story. Life Imaging is offering a free heart scan valued at $699 with a few minimum requirements. While you're there, ask about their full body cancer screening for the ultimate peace of mind. You can do both scans in under 10 minutes. So from your cell, call pound 250, say free heart scan. That's pound 250, just say free heart scan. And while you're there, ask about their full body cancer screening.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
Wait, is that Ronaldinho? Ronaldinho, you think Brazil will win it all this summer?
Claro que sí.
Can I just say, you're my favorite player ever.
Bet all of soccer's biggest matches this summer on Hard Rock Bet. And keep your cool in case you run into Ronaldinho. Download the Hard Rock Bet app and back your country. Roll with us. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
When you enter a place of business, you're owed a legal duty that the place of business is safe for you to shop in. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, our duty is to protect you after that harm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Worried about inflation, market volatility, or the weakening dollar? More Americans are turning to physical gold and silver to help diversify their retirement savings. Right now, receive up to $25,000 in free silver with a qualifying purchase. Call 888-447-7857 now to speak with a gold specialist. That's 888-447-7857. Again, call 888-447-7857. Not a financial advisor. Precious metals involve risk. Free silver offers a 10% bonus in silver on qualifying purchases of premium mint coins. $10,000 minimum purchase required. Bonus silver capped to $25,000 and credited to customer account. See goldencrestmetals.com for full term.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
Main office, West Palm Beach. Looking for an unforgettable family weekend? Head to the South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center July 18th and 19th for two amazing air-conditioned events. The Reptile and Exotic Plant Mega Show features rare exotic plants, tropical fish, live coral, turtles, lizards, and exciting animal presentations. Next door at the Florida Fruit Festival, you can shop for fresh Florida favorites like mangoes, avocados, mamey sapote, fruit trees, and more. Free parking at the Reptile and Exotic Plant Mega Show and Florida Fruit Festival. Details at southfloridafair.com.
If your garage door stops working, is that urgent? If some repair guy says he can maybe come out tomorrow or maybe the day after that, is that a problem? I mean, if you got to get to work and your car's stuck in your garage, that's urgent. If your wife's 39 weeks pregnant, starts feeling a little something, it's raining cats and dogs, the go bag is already in the trunk, and your car's stuck in your garage, that's urgent. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. If you call us to repair your garage door, we ask, what time is good for you? We adjust our schedules to meet your schedule. And we always have same-day availability, because sometimes it's urgent. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage, and we'll come over when you need us. Because if you call us, it's your call.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Dining out? Yikes. Couldn't be me. Except, wait, it is me? Because now, for a limited time at McDonald's, I can get a classic McChicken or sausage burrito for just $1.50. You heard that correctly. $1.50 USD. That's less than the gas to get there. Or 1 hour of parking. Or, well, honestly, most things right now. Leave it to McDonald's to come through for me and the crew when we need it the most. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
All new drinks are now at McDonald's. With refreshers like the Strawberry Watermelon Refresher and the Mango Pineapple Refresher with popping boba. To crafted sodas like the Sprite Berry Blast with berry flavors and cold foam. Who knew ice-cold drinks could be so fire? 6 all-new drinks are here. Now at McDonald's.
Refreshers contain caffeine.
Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Yep, it's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. you're in good hands with Allstate.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose. And millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Hot and hazy as we go through our Monday once again. Temperatures in the low 90s across the area. Feeling like the triple digits when factoring in the humidity. We will see some thunderstorms returning as we head into the later part of the afternoon as well. 1 or 2 storms could become severe with gusty winds as our main threat. We're back in the 90s again tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Bank of America. Bank of America, sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 2026, dedicated to offering solutions to help businesses meet their goals locally and globally. More at bankofamerica.com/gamechangers. That's bankofamerica.com/gamechangers.
As America marks its 250th anniversary, we're looking back at 2.5 centuries of rebellion and liberty through the eyes of the heroes who defended it.
The whole thing about this country is freedom. If we're not careful, we could lose that.
On Medal of Honor, Stories of Courage, we bring you the defining moments of valor that went above and beyond the call of duty. Listen to Medal of Honor on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Medal of Honor and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
Your midday break from the daily grind. Welcome to the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Yeah. It's a grind, baby, but we try to make it a little bit easier for you guys and put a smile on your face. Maybe like win $1,000. The keyword this hour is green, Green. Dominic in the house, 1 segment to go, and the kid did it. He's at the finish line. Hair doesn't even look messy today. He's ready to go, spruced up. He was jacked up. Vegas for 19 hours, flew for 14.
I think I was in the air longer.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because
longer than 19?
Yeah, I left here at 8:45 and I landed in Vegas at noon, but that's 4 hours going back. And then also I left at 7 and was there. I got back at 9, so it might be longer than that.
Yeah, but it's all
How long were your layovers? Were they quick?
Yeah, pretty quick.
Denver airport's huge.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I mean, you can get lost in there. I got lost there one time. I had to put a bed in, and I had to go to a phone. There was no cell phones. This was years ago. I almost got lost coming back. The girl I was going with, she was pissed at me already because we went there to ski, and when we landed, I go, I don't ski. I just came here to bang you.
Oh, yeah. And then I have to add this. I didn't realize, but I had 2 layovers on my way home. That also had to do it. One was like legit, just like landed, and I didn't even get off the plane. They kept me in the plane, They loaded everyone up, and we took right back off.
Yeah.
That was at least a good thing.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's probably almost maybe 1990.
Yeah.
Dana White owes you a check. That's what I think. I'm going to text him later.
Oh, really?
And it's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creepy Trifecta.
All right, the World Cup has its Final Four, and Messi and Argentina are still alive. Let's see if they can win it all. That'd be good for us down here. A lot of people are fans of Messi and rooting him on. So let's see if he can do it. They were the previous champs 4 years ago in the World Cup for Argentina. Check that out. Connor's going to get a surgery, I think, tomorrow. That's what the reports are, on his knee. And again, if you're a sports fan, it just came at you, whether you like it or not, UFC. It was all over the place. He made $30 million for 69 seconds. So not a bad day for Conor McGregor. And the All-Star game is tomorrow night, but the Home Run Derby is tonight. 8 guys are participating, and you can bet on that on your Hard Rock app.
Will you?
I don't know if I get totally bored. Maybe later.
What does that mean?
It means if I get bored. But it's on Netflix, and I'm not a big fan of Netflix. I don't want to support them. I think they take advantage of the average man, and I represent the average man. So
Netflix takes advantage of that?
Yeah, I think they do.
Huh.
They make people pay a lot of money.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
So the average guy can't get the home run derby.
You got to pay for cable.
Well, no, so it's MLB who takes advantage of it because they're the ones who decide to get paid to be on Netflix.
Yeah, they're both douchebags.
More people actually have streaming services than they do cable these days.
Yeah.
Is that a fact? I would say
to cut the cord.
I don't. I'm gonna bet no on that. You could Google it, and I'll trust them. I'm gonna say no. I'm going to be very confident that there's more people still have cable. But I could be. You could be right because you're prettier. So
that has nothing to do with being right.
Oh, does it? Oh, I thought it did.
I know in your life it has.
You're prettier. Well, the promo says you're smarter than me. It's all put together. Greek Trifecta is sponsored by New York Prime. Always a great place to get a great steak. New York Prime makes a good night a great night.
So I got a couple text messages. Fast food, misspeak requests, all kinds of stuff. So sorry, I was just looking, but 47142, start off with Real Radio. This one in regards to Conor McGregor says you can have a rupture or a complete tear in either your MCL or LCL or the knee meniscus. You can easily hide those 3 different injuries with pain meds and a swelling reducer. And it also takes one bad step, like the one he did going into the ring, to aggravate it regardless of the meds.
Yep.
I've had all of these injuries as a high-level soccer player. Says my dad too. I'm not certain of anything, but I myself have done that exact jump move till the knee realigned so I could walk on it again. Easy to mask, hard to actually use. And then let's see. It says that Greek makes the best radio. Sheldon. It was like Sheldon talking. The yellow album called Ram. Greek says, yeah, the one with the sheep on the front. Sheldon says, yeah, the yellow one called Ram. Oh, yeah. That's what I said. The yellow one with the sheep on the front. I think he was just wanting to say it's a ram on the front.
It's a sheep, actually. It wasn't a ram. Or maybe it was a sheep.
It is a ram.
Oh, it is a ram. You're right. All right.
That's why it's called Ram.
All right, we got it.
By the way, I watched the Detective Sheep movie. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. I watched that over the weekend, too, with Hugh Jackman. Really cute movie. It says, when Greek talks about trees and stuff, I think of a drop where he says, the flowers were singing and the birds were blooming. I don't remember you doing that.
Oh, yeah, it was a misspeak.
The flowers were singing and the birds were blooming. And then speaking of, we got at 47142, started off with Real Radio. They said, can we hear misspeak number 38? Thanks.
All right, here's 38.
All right.
This is your Greek misspeak review.
It work. It's at the end of the day, it's what works for you.
Of course.
I mean, for me, you can get smacked all you want. I don't really. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
I'm always used to it. I mean, 99.100 girls I dated drank.
That makes sense to me.
And sometimes when somebody blocks you, it could actually be a benefit for you.
Oh, what?
Here's some good news. There is actually technology now where you can actually regenerate brain tissue.
I'm going to tell you about the boss, Bruce Springsteen, what he's got coming out, so you can circle your calendar. Actually, now I actually almost don't say something. Sorry, can't say it, so I don't want to even do it. So,
hello, and welcome to this edition of What the Hell Just Happened?
I mean, you get beat up for business carry.
Do you even know what you're trying to say?
Koepka got a double bogey on a par 5.
That's great.
Is that sarcasm?
No.
You've learned so much more about golf since then.
I knew about it.
Are you okay? That's great.
That's awesome.
That's great.
Oh, my God.
And then you had another misspeak request, right?
69.
Yeah, he won 69 for the total seconds of the fight, even though it was way less than that, it felt like.
But it was.
This is your Greek misspeak review.
It work. It's at the end of the day, it's what works for you.
Of course.
I mean, for me, you can get smacked all you want. I don't really. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
I'm always used to it. I mean, 99.100 girls I dated drank.
That makes sense to me.
And sometimes when somebody blocks you, it could actually be a benefit for you.
Oh, what?
Here's some good news.
Is this the same one?
Same one.
I don't know why. Let's try that again.
Maybe 38, 69, or did you play 69?
I'll
instead of
try
38?
clicking it over again.
Okay.
This is your Greek misspeak review.
You're getting tired. Yo, you want a room with a bed? It's $45 more. Bar soap, $8. Taxes and resort fees, before you know, you're up to $500.
Sounds expensive.
Counterfeit.
Fake news.
The picture you see is not what appears.
Then what is it?
Ooh, that's tough. They're all hunks.
I know, right?
A reformed serial cheater.
Oh, you were that guy. Now, did you get caught or were you caught?
Good question.
We need a couple cheeseburgers if anybody wants a big tip. And you'll be worth your while. No, I mean, you don't see it, but you did see it.
I see what's going on here.
I'll tell you where you can find Kanye West this Sunday. You will blow your mind.
Ready? I'm going to try it. I'm going to attempt to try it. 3, 2.
Anybody got a good recommendation for where I can find the best mimosa in Cleveland?
Call Rover. And if you're in Cleveland, you'll need more than a mimosa. Believe me when I tell you.
A what?
A whatever.
A mosa.
Randy's going to be fine.
Heard that.
Yeah, she's going to be fine. So one of my friends this weekend had a blind date, and he said the girl was talking about that, I don't know how it came up, she loves roses.
Okay.
So he said, Greek, do you think it'd be good? Now, when I answered, I was kidding, but he ran with it. He goes, you think it'd be cool if I brought her some roses? But I didn't want her to think it was too much. I said, dude, get her.
So prior to the blind date, they were having conversation.
Yeah, on the phone.
Okay, so it wasn't. Got it. Okay.
You told him get 3 dozen.
Yeah, wait, but she wasn't saying like bring them to me.
No. They were just saying that she likes roses.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he goes, Greek, what do you think? Do you think it'd be too much? I don't want her to think like I'm, like pushing you or too much. And he goes, and some girls think that. I said, well, you never know. I said, but if you really want to hit it, bring her 3 dozen. Bring her red, bring her yellow. I said, get her orange or yellow. Whatever, red, 3 colors. I said, and tell her you didn't know what color to pick. And so you ended up bringing her 3. But I was totally kidding. So he got her 3 dozen roses.
Yeah, but he probably didn't know you were kidding, obviously.
You screwed him.
Yeah.
I didn't screw him.
You made him look a little crazy. That's a lot for a blind date.
Yeah, so he went to Costco, and he got 3 different ones. I think he got red, yellow, and orange or something like that. And she thought it was a lot. She was like, this is like so much.
Took over the whole table.
Yeah.
Roses.
It's nice. Like, was it a turnoff for her? Are they going on another date?
He said he's not sure. They went out there, and he said they had a nice time. They went out at 8:30.
Okay.
And he dropped her off at 12. They went out for dinner and drinks.
Right.
She just said she felt a little overwhelmed. So he said, I just thought I'd do something different. I told him to say, hey, I didn't know what color you like, so pick one. And take the other 2 back. But he just ran with it. So I go, I was kidding. I said, and I thought it was a nice gesture. I mean, so who knows? We'll see what happens.
Wait, which one is it? Were you kidding or did you think it was a nice gesture?
I was kidding, but I still think it was a nice gesture.
Oh, my God.
I still think it was nice. I mean, people bang every night. Nobody brings them flowers.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm betting he goes out with her again. So one of my buddies says no, but I'm going to take that 200 from him, no doubt about it. Side bets. I'm going to be like, yeah, I got it. Even if I have to get involved because I know the girl.
Oh, great.
Yeah, call her up. I'll say, hey, you want a quick 50? Go out with him again, get a free meal. 877-927.
Oh, so you even know the girl too?
I know of her.
Oh, okay.
I'm not tight with her. I talked to her once or twice.
I was going to say, so you probably would have known how she would have reacted.
No, I don't know her like that.
Okay.
But she's a very nice girl. And she seems like she's not a gold digger and down to earth and just real. And we're all looking for real people in our lives, friends.
Can you even tell that with a girl?
What? Somebody's real?
If she's a gold digger and if she's real and all that?
Yeah, I can. In 2 seconds. I can tell. Just the way people act, they say, things they mark on, things they remark on. Yeah, definitely. No doubt. I think anybody could tell. I mean, you can see what people are. I mean, I do. First of all, I listen a lot and I look. And I just see what the person's about, and that's it.
You say you listen a lot?
Yeah. When it's not, it comes back to that.
You always say that you don't pay attention because everybody bores you.
Well,
and you fake it.
He's saying if I meet a girl out, can I tell if she's a gold digger? Yes, I could tell. I could see just her mannerisms, things, who she's with, what she's about. Yeah, you could tell. If I see a girl with a ton of stuff and she says she doesn't work, somebody bought her all the stuff. I mean, stuff like that. I'm just saying. Comments that people make. It's not 100%. But this girl seems like she was real. And I think it's nice if you find real people in your life. You're young yet, Tom. You haven't got screwed yet. You got screwed. 877-927-6969. You just went to Dana White. He didn't even thank you. He's like my iron management. I mean, come on. 877-927-6969. Got to give Tom thumbs up today. Did it all 4 hours. And came back. And now, after we look at the figures, he might have flew just as long as he was there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever done that in my life. for anything. Flown as long as you were there. I mean, that's tough to do. I mean, it really is. Like maybe fly. The only thing I think is maybe you fly down to Miami for 2 hours, pick up an envelope, and then fly back up to New York 2 hours. I mean, that's about it. I mean, that's unbelievable that you did that, and you really didn't get paid. But you didn't have to pay for the thing, and you did it miraculously with no hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because a lot of people, that's the first thing they say, like, "Oh, hotel, it's brutal. I got to do it," and you didn't spend money on food that much.
In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out Burger,
Yeah.
but that was on.
Was that the only meal you had?
I had pizza at the UFC event. That was courtesy for the press.
Yeah, but the In-N-Out Burger was on the Greek organization.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah, so you got that. So it was worth it. You should have went to people with a little sign. I have no money for food.
Oh, God. I saw plenty of that.
I'm sure you did. Oh, people talk about that all the time. We were getting off, I don't know where the hell it was, the turnpike, and there was a guy with a sign with my two friends. My buddy was like flipping out. He's like, this guy makes me feel so bad every time I see him. I'm like, just roll up to him. Don't worry about it. He's not going to bother you.
Just do what everybody else does. Pretend like you're on your phone.
G-Man, that Omnia nightclub,
Yeah.
you could see the difference of, like, who has money, who doesn't. So you walk outside, you see homeless people, then you go in this nightclub,
Oh, forget it.
and you have people competing in bottle service.
Yep.
They serve bottles from the ceiling. So girls go on the ceiling, and they fall down from the ceiling on this rope, and they come down and they deliver the bottles.
Oh, my God.
And there was two different groups going back and forth ordering bottles and seeing who could order more bottles.
Hell, you know who made out? The club and those girls.
Yeah,
Those girls killed it.
Oh, my God.
They drop from the ceiling?
They drop from the ceiling, and it's like a 60-foot ceiling they drop from.
I did hear that. They said it's
I'll post some videos of it.
Yeah, they were telling my buddy.
Is Omnia new? Is this a newer nightclub in Vegas?
Somewhat. Their
Okay.
day club just opened in May.
Got it.
But it's new to the renovations that season.
Oh, yeah.
Over the last couple of years.
It's one of the biggest ones too.
The girl I knew at the Wynn works there now,
Mm-hmm.
and she was telling me about the club before you said anything. She said, and Chester, she said, the girls come from the ceiling.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, that's odd. I said, were they there to do the construction? They were just left up there. Imagine like seeing a girl come out of the ceiling.
You legit it's black, and you just see this girl just start falling down, and she's spinning and doing all this stuff.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah.
I would be like, whew.
I'm looking right now.
And she delivers like a Dom Perignon bottle, like
Yeah.
a big bottle.
The day pool looks really cool too.
Mm-hmm.
That just opened.
Yeah,
opened
well, yeah,
that
that's what
month.
he was just saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that looks really cool.
But that's cool. She comes
Huge.
down from the sky. I'd be like, who sent you?
Mhm.
Heaven?
Angel.
How much? 25,000. All right, there it is. Penthouse on a Monday. Great show for everybody today. Get up and give yourself a hand. Yeah, Benny Hanna, great job. Dom, you look good. Your hair's not even really messy. You look decent. And good job, buddy. Thanks for coming back and bringing a lot to the table.
Should I shave? I know you were complaining about me shaving before leaving.
No. You look good today. I just don't look like Santa Claus. You're too young. Franny, great job today. Love your dress. Dom has the same one, but you make it look better.
Well, thank you, G-Pan.
No, I borrowed that from her.
Oh, you did?
I still got to bring you some pants, too. That you have tried
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
we still got to do that.
If you want to send us money starting tomorrow now for Franny, because she's going to Cleveland.
All she needs is $100 to get there.
That's it, probably, to spend. I've heard it's very cheap.
Yeah, it's not expensive. And iHeart's got it, so she doesn't need a lot. So just $100. But great job. You always make my Mondays better.
Are we still going? Oh, I thought we were learning how to shorten these up.
I am shortening up. I did shorten up. I say I like your nails, the color.
Thanks.
All right, back over to the Greek. Yeah, when is something good, but really something bad? I got a new car this weekend, and I blew out a tire in 24 hours. Only I could do it. Then I got locked out of my house. I almost got arrested. It's crazy.
So no car, but you still have a house, though, right?
Yeah, but I still got a house.
Okay,
but it's all Greek to me. You guys have a great afternoon. Greek Zone will be back next week, but guess what? You're going to get more Penthouse when we return. Have a great afternoon. God bless. Peace.
That some of us have a face for radio. Go to realradio921/watch so you can watch us make radio. Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
Problem-free drive along our Palm Beach Expressway is looking good on 95. Travel times on the Turnpike are up to speed. We're slow North Lake Boulevard. We have roadwork westbound at Coconut Boulevard. That left lane is blocked. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Aleve. At some point, body pain may creep in and become your reality that day. But Aleve is here to keep you moving. One pill gives you up to 12 hours of body pain relief. So don't let pain hold you back. Try Aleve today. Use as directed.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-IHEART.
Temptation has an address, and it's Monroe's at Palm Beach, 7 days a week. That's where the beautiful ladies are, with a 5-star menu and open till 5 a.m. First-class service, unforgettable nights. It always happens at Monroe's at Palm Beach. Make sure you get over there and enjoy yourself. And if you like sporting events, it's a great place to kick back and watch your game. If your team loses, you're still a winner because you're at Monroe's at Palm Beach with the beautiful ladies. Stop by Monroe's tonight and make a good night a great night. Monroe's at Palm Beach. Peace.
Take action for your retirement. Call Golden Crest Metals, 888-447-7857.
Hi, I'm David Shiner with the Shiner Law Group, and I could talk about the millions and millions of dollars that we recover every single year for our clients. But the real